Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Saturday Night Football Club on this beautiful Friday night. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for always finding time to stay with me this beautiful Friday night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate your love. Share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. Let them know we are live this evening. Watching from Afghanistan. Thank you. Hope you are keeping safe in Afghanistan. So thank you. Share the video, guys. Share the video. Adiola, good evening. Share the video. Apologies that as you are joining, please like the video too. And tell others that we are live this wonderful Friday evening. So there's also, as usual, there's also the dollar sign there. If you want us to take your comments, if you want us to, to treat your comments, you can, can leave that dollar sign there. Then we take your comments. So it's not, but if you don't have any of those things, you can like the videos. That one can send good signals to our audience that we are doing something good today. I also want to appreciate you, all of you. We are on 8,100 subscribers now. Nice. Let's take it to 10,000. Share the video, guys. I like you, and I like the way you actually automatically stay with us. Thank you. So I'm going to start because I've been live today, and I don't want to spend time on the screen I don't want to spend too much time today, but I have to start. Let me just start quickly. I remember your host, Midlife. So, as if you have been following me, I normally start on the home front. No matter anything that is happening, I like to start on the home front. So, let me start on the home front. Yeah, that's the MPFL ticket. Can you see? Barao FC against Enyimba in Kano. But, the reason why I'm coming up with this story is that this 2,000 naira is like $1.20. If I'm not mistaken, this is what they charge for VVIP. So if a club is charging 2,000 naira, $1.20 for VVIP. VVIP is too cheap. How would they make money? It's too cheap. Let's be honest ourselves. This is too cheap. This is too small. If you want to compete, you want to make money, you want to pay your players, VVIP. What, 2,000 naira? Just like a little bit over $1. That is too small. I think we can actually we can do better. I think that I know that if it's too expensive too, because of the economy of the country, a lot of people might try and boycott the games, and there's going to be less people watching. But I just think that 22,000 naira is too small. It's too small. But let's that is that on MPFL. Guys, you know that MPFL already started. We're in week 2 already this weekend in MPFL, and I don't think a lot of people really care about the MPFL that much, but we have to keep supporting them. That is that on Barao FC. So now let me just go to the transfer so that we can have time to discuss Super Eagles list and also the countdown to the game between Nigeria and Rwanda, and also Nigeria against South Africa. So yeah. So you guys know already. I'm just taking this story because some people will want to talk about it. Victor Boniface did not fail the medical, but AC Milan wasn't comfortable about some areas of that medical, so they had to say, oh, well, they don't want him again. So it's not a setback. It's best known to them why they withdrew from that. But I just think that he's back in action and he's doing what he knows how to do best. So, he's not going to AC Milan again, but he's got a lot of backlash on the social media too. That Boniface, no serious. He did everywhere. I did club like Leverkusen and club like Milan want me, and I know serious. So if I serious, now Jupiter for the play, clans everywhere. If I know serious, I go to this level where I remain like that. So that is that, and so that is actually that, and I want me to block your second account. I will not do that. I will not do that. So that is actually what that. Okay, thank you for that information. Thank you for that information. So, it didn't. They were not comfortable with some part of this news, but it will bounce back. If you follow me, uh, I spoke to, I spoke to Samsoge just a little bit, just few minutes ago, and it was also saying that clubs know exactly the reason why they did not sign this guy. So I wish him the very best of luck. I like him, and I hope that he can again do well for himself and also for Nigeria. So another transfer is that another transfer I quite a lot of people talking was Muduka Junior. He's the captain of Remo Stars FC. Former captain now. He has moved to Iraq FC, and people have been talking about, oh, is he going there to fight war? Is he going there to carry gun? What is he doing there? He's going there to go and make money. He's going there to go and make what? To go and make money. He's not going there to go and fight war. And let me explain, because I spoke to his agent just before. I spoke to his agent yesterday. We had like a 1 hour conversation about him. In fact, he wants to be on the phone today so he can talk to everybody about this transfer. Let me explain to you. Remo Stars offered him 700,000 naira as salary for a 2-year contract and 2 million naira and sign-on fee. 700,000 naira now is like $500 per month. And you see a club that offered you close to $10,000 per month, and you want me to sit down and be playing in Remo Stars. So I think that for those that think that you should go for development, see, he's not going for development, he's going for money, because he needs to feed his family, he needs to buy houses, he needs to invest. We know he's 22 on paper. We don't know his real age. I'm not his father. But based on what he has achieved and how long he has been playing in the MPFL, I don't think he's young. So I wish him luck. If he collects that almost more than 100 million, if he's in Remo, 10 months salary is 7 million naira. In that 10 months, he will get more than 100 million. So that's the reason why. So for those of you, he's not going for development. He's going to make money. He doesn't want Super Eagles. When they called him to Super Eagles in London, they didn't play him. So he's not looking for Super Eagles chance. He wants to go and make money in Iraq, and that's why he's going to Iraq. He's not going there to carry hammer tank or to carry gun. He's going there to play football and make money. So I wish him luck. Very, very fantastic guy, funny guy, and very funny guy and very humble. So, and also another one is this Gabriel Ocho. Gabriel Ocho is going to Cardiff City in English League One. So he's going to be playing English Division 3. He's going to be playing what? In English what? Division 3. I said this. What I don't find a level. I don't want to talk down on him. I don't really rate him. I don't really rate him that much. With due respect to him, I don't really rate him that much. But kudos to him. He went to the French League One for Super Eagles opportunity. he didn't want to be playing in lower division, because if he's playing lower division, he will not get opportunity in Super Eagles. But as Super Eagles opportunity no come, what will you do? It's back to England. Because if you are living in England here and you have been with these boys that played in the Premier League or this thing, they like to play. They don't like to play outside the country. They like to play at home. So he's back now with his families, and so at least he's going to be doing his own thing. For me, I don't think he's highly rated. I do respect, but he moved towards there for Super Eagles opportunity. But as Super Eagles opportunity no come, because he was meant to go to Unity Cup, but they didn't invite him. So what will he now do? He don't go kill himself. So that is that. So that is that. So that is that on Osho. That's that on Osho. So bad move overall, very bad move overall. But I wish him luck. I wish him luck. That's very bad move. So if he's saying that Super Cup opportunity no come, he's going back to England, then with this one now, bye bye to AFCON. He will not get a move, because with due respect to, let's be honest ourselves, Chiza Wajim joined Nans, and he got the opportunity straight away to play in the Premier League, to play for Nigeria. So we think that no matter what I do, it's not considered to be a safe country. Okay, we'll talk about that when we come on the show. I don't know, so that we can debate that. So another move that I'm hearing is that Tulu Kodari is on the verge of joining Wolves. I'm hearing that medical, he will do his medical before coming to Nigeria. So, and I wish him luck. He's a player that I did not really rate, but he can prove me wrong and perform well. I wish him very luck. I will find time to go and watch him. Maybe when they go and play, when they play against United or when they play against City, I will find time to watch him when he's in Manchester for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So wish him luck. Which can show what also perform well. I wish him the very best of luck. Getting two guys, not really getting but a good guy. I wish him luck. So I'm hearing that the move is close. It's close. So also another Nigerian player too, Sikiru Alimi, has joined what JS Saoura in Algeria. So it was heavily linked to Rivers United, but I spoke to his agent yesterday. He told me that I won't tell you the club. I can tell you that Sikiru Alimi is not in Nigeria now. He just traveled. He called me before he just called. So Alimi is Nigeria and we play. It's not nice. It's not a nice move. So we play in the League One in Nigeria. Gift Urban, my player, joined what Hellas Verona in the Italian Serie A. Very good player, when he played in Belgium. I don't know what really happened to him. He had this very bad move. Not very good move, but turned out to be a bad move, when he went to Lyon and also did not good enough in Germany for Hoffenheim. So I also wish him the very best of luck. He's going to be playing in Syria now. In fact, this Gift Urban now is like cats with like 9 lives. He went to France, he didn't do well. Went to Germany, he didn't do well. Now he's going to Italy, he didn't do well. It's like compensating him with good move for not doing well. So, like, come on. I hope that he can perform well this time around. So, to leave this now, Deborah Abiodun is back to Washington Spirit. I think after a season long loan. So yeah, so I wish I also be the very best of luck. Last I got to player Benjamin Shukos. Is it Benjamin? Yeah, Precious Benjamin. Sorry. We play for Offenham first team this season. They just say he's going to be playing for. They listed this guy as what's he called? They said this guy as he's going to be playing the Bundesliga for Offenham. So that's a good thing for him. If you remember, the guy just moved in January this year from Grasshopper FC in Nigeria and an academy. He just moved and he said he's going to be playing the Premier in the Bundesliga. We hope that he can actually keep that discipline up and also do well. I wish him the very best of luck in Germany this season. So as a police player, I know him slightly. Is and a lot of people might not actually get familiar with him because of his age. Because of actually what is age. Guys, if you want me to treat your comments, add it with a super chat. And if you want to support us, if you don't have any of those things, you can actually just like the video. Then we'll take it from we will take that like. Don't worry. We will take that like. Don't worry. Just like the video, then we are fine. It's okay. So so it's called Victor Ozianuna. Oziavuna. Yeah. He's was born in Ireland, and he just moved to Arsenal. So I profiled him because he's got a very strong, he grew up in Tala. Tala is if you are in I don't know where in London, there's an area in London that is dominated by majorly Nigerians and Africans. Tala is like majorly strong, all this big Nigerian community there. It's very connected to Nigeria, very talented, he just moved to Arsenal. Guys, watch out for this guy. Watch out for him. I know that he's not eligible to play for England. Let's put that away. So he's eligible to play for Nigeria, Russia, or Ireland. I can tell you that Nigeria is leading the way. I can tell you, Nigeria is leading the way, for senior team. Nigeria. That's why I profiled him. If England is on the table, I think it might be hard for him to. But Nigeria is, Nigeria is there. Nigeria is there. So that's why the gene is just strong. It's everywhere. So let me just go to. Let me just say, so another news too coming out from Italy is that reports that Lookman could freeze Atalanta could freeze Lookman out until at least January. After Inter Milan transfer soup opera. This is bad though. At least January. So it will not be playing in January till January. Iguado. I just hope that things work out well for him. Iguado, because Iguado is tough. And it's tough actually. It's tough. So I hope that I'm hearing that he's in London currently now. That there'll be Tottenham and Man City involved, but the issue is that before they can get him over the line they have to talk to Atalanta. He's in London. I'm hearing currently now he's in London because you'll be flying from London to Nigeria for the World Cup qualifiers. So I hope that things can just work out well for him. I don't know, these clubs are just crazy. So another news is that not as pleasant news again is that West Ham drop Onyedika interest. They are not interested in Rafael Onyedika after they were being linked to him throughout this summer. They said that they are not interested in Rafael Onyedika. That's another thing that's not really pleasant to hear too, because this is a guy that deserves to move. But I'm now wondering that is this guy good? that good that no beat, no serious beat at all. No serious beat at all. All we hear is just audio. What is really wrong with Rafael Onyedika? Is it management? What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? So I wish him the very best of luck. I hope that things actually what work out for him. I just because he's I hope that things just work out for him. It's tough. It's tough. These are tough times for him. These are tough times for him. So um so I bid it to Vida Nyama, wish him long life and actually what and prosperity. I've bid it to him, long life and actually what and prosperity. So for Vincent what Enyama. So that's just we're gonna move on to Super Eagles matter now quickly. Thank you, viral moments. Thank you, viral moments for thank you, viral moments for super chat. Let me just say from super chat say that Ogenika will play UCL this season. West Ham can get out. Okay, that is that. West Ham can actually what go out. So that's if you don't have super chat there, I might not be able to take your comments. So that is that on that. So and you guys know that the World Cup qualifier is going to be the camp will open on Monday. Then on Sunday/Monday, then our game is going to be on the 6th of September. So then the referee actually will be employed. The referee have been assigned for that game. So the referee is going to be what Ahmed Razak of Libya. So I got someone just forward this email to me that this is the referee for your game. So it's from Libya. I said from what? From Libya to and also fourth official is also from Libya. So the referee assessor is going to be from Egypt. What the match commissioner? It's a very good man. Jamal Bakari is from Gambia. That is the match commissioner. So this is the face of the referee from Libya. We just hope that he can actually work well, for us. We know that our history, our history with our history with Libya have not been that good. But what we can do basically is just for you to, is for us to look at, because all these North African teams, they have a way of doing things. So people say, nothing. But it's just that we have been watching football for a long time. We know exactly how this thing actually works sometimes, all this referee can get easily compromised, because you don't know how the game will be like. You don't know how the game will be like. Nobody, you don't know how the game will be like. If suddenly you, all those 50 balls are actually against you, it can, it can, it won't help. For example, now, if the referee between Nigeria and South Africa in Uyo was neutral, very neutral, I think Nigeria would have won that game. If the Zimbabwe won too, like they're like four. In fact, Zimbabwe ones, none. They didn't get any call wrong because I watched the game up to 5 times. They didn't get any call wrong for Zimbabwe, but they got like 3 or 4 calls wrong. About 4 or 5 calls wrong for Nigeria. But we hope for the best game because if this referee is against you, it's going to be very tough. It's going to be very tough. It stops your move early. It gives you yellow cards. It's going to be very tough. So we have to be very careful. I hope that it said the NFF don't appeal that they don't want this referee. But I don't think CAF will do anything regarding this matter. So thank you, Oladipo Ainde. Super chat, thank you from you. That's my guy. And so that is that on the referee. So what's your opinion about it? Do you think that it matters? Do you think that we're just making a lot of noise, about it? Do you think that it won't affect our performance? Do you think that this man can be biased? We just hope that he can be professional enough to know that his career too is also at stake. So referees, that's why when I say, the game between Al Ali and Zamalek of Egypt, they normally go and get what? Foreign referees for those games. Why do you think that they are going to get what? Foreign referees for those games? It's because they know what can happen. That's why they are getting foreign referees for those games, because they have an idea of what could happen, what could transpire in those games. And we want to be neutral. So if you want to be neutral, just to make sure that what's it called? That the referee is not biased. That's it. So I hope that he won't be biased. So that is that on the referee. If you have any comment too on the referee, let me know as I actually what bring you on also what later. So and we know that the list of Super Eagles what came out. They are not only the one that released list though. We also have lists from Rwanda, because we play Rwanda and it's gonna be we are not Man U that did not scout their opponent very well, and they got shocked, by Grimsby Town. But now we're looking at Rwanda, exactly what Rwanda will actually what we do. So this is the list. So this is the list. These are the list now. You can see the list, and thank you. Look at the list now for Rwanda. Untari. If you know that Untari actually plays for what's it called? He plays for Kaizer Chiefs of South Africa. He's their first choice goalkeeper. Look at Cloud. So let me just look at the list quickly, based on, because some of you listening here, you might not have an idea, you might not really know a lot about these Rwandan players, but majority of them play for APR. In what? They play for APR in the Rwandan Premier League. So, and currently now, the Rwanda Premier League is not even on. They're going to start Rwanda Premier League. I think it's going probably on the 12th of September. So, majority of them are just playing pre-season. So that's the reason why they actually was still here. They are playing what pre-season. So for me, I look at this team, not a bad team. This team actually will play against Nigeria when they beat Nigeria 2-1 in Uyo, and also played against Nigeria when we beat them 2-0 in Kigali. So it's going to be similar approach, But I just hope that the guys, our guys can actually do business and actually will be able to do better this time around. And that one is also so. This is the team. I put this story. This is the team that actually they played against Rwanda in Uyo. Guys, is this team? Do you think that this team? How many players do you think should start? For example, now only Onyedika and Dele Bashiru, Ekong. Okay, I think I have Onyemechi, Simon, Osai Samuel, Ekong, Bashiru, and Onyedika. So who among them do you think should start against Rwanda next Saturday? Let me actually let me know. Let me know about that. Sorry, guys. We just keep on getting email. Sorry, apologies for that. So let me know when you actually want to come on. So South Africa too also released their list, but this is very interesting from South Africa because the South African team is now different from the one that played against Nigeria in was it in Buake. It's now slightly different. And I will tell you the reason why. Because, for example, now Ronald Williams played, but there are two, in fact, the back four that played against Nigeria, Kekena, Mvala, Mudao, Modiba. It's only Modiba that will be playing for them. Mudao had problems with his club. Sundance. He said that he will not train. So because he said he will not train, so he has not been playing for Sundance. So and he's back to training now, but he's not fit enough to make this team. So Kekena, Mvala, the two toys, their defensive partner did not make this team. So even Zuko Mdu is a newbie in Sundance. So they are going with a majorly Orlando Pirate players now. Don't forget, Orlando Pirate played the semi-final of the CAF Champions League last time around. So, but if I'm to tell you a player that's to watch out for is Mahu Nkota. He plays for Etifak in Saudi Arabia. He scored against Al Khalud yesterday against William Trust Ekong. He's a player to watch out for. So another player that you got out for is Ime Okon. Ime Okon is from Nigerian parents, both father and mother Nigeria. No, I think yes, father and mother. So I think they are both Nigerians. And no, I think it's South African mother, Nigerian father. So it was about to choose between Nigeria and South Africa, but he speaks their language. He was brought up in South Africa. It was in Super Sports before, and he has been playing very well for Hannover 96 in Germany. That's why I might say that Nigerians everywhere they will show. Look at this boy now. If this boy is proper South African, he will not leave the South African League. He will stay there. Nigerians like to travel. And that's why you see that the blood is there. Ime Okon now plays for Hannover in German Bundesliga. I watched him when he played for South Africa during Kosafa Cup about 4 months ago. I watched him play. Good player, but Osimhen. Good player, but I think so. So for me, I don't think this is the strongest African team, but there's another player too called Mufukeng. Mufukeng is plays for Pirate, very good player, dazzling player, but he was so good last year. But suddenly, I just realized that his form with Pirates is not like the way it used to be last year. Maybe the attention of going to Europe is there. That's the reason why it's not performing well, but it's just not in form. Another player too is that I don't like him, but he's a very good player. It's Oswin Apollos. He plays for Orlando Pirates too. I think he got injured, but I don't know how he recovered miraculously to make this final Bafana squad. So there's loads of them, When maybe probably because by next Friday I'll be able to go over the preview, because I will not be able to have chance to do it on Tuesday. I'll just try and do it on Friday before the South African game. So decent team. But the bad thing is that the pitch is not good, because the pitch is in Bloemfontein. I watched Kosafa, because they played Kosafa in Bloemfontein. The pitch is not good. I thought that they would be able to repair the pitch, in good conditions before this qualifier, but unfortunately, they did not live up to expectations. So the pitch is not good. Based on what I'm observing, it's like they want a draw. I don't agree for them, because when you have a very bad pitch, game become very slow. You just nil draw, 1-1 draw, the game ends. My brother, we have to nail them there. So you can see that South Africa. What I observe about this list again is that South Africa, they are now going foreign. Do you think he's going to pay them? They are now going more foreign. Can you see how many foreign players now? You have Burnley, Saudi Arabia, Portsmouth, Romania, Molde, and Nova. You have about 5 or 6 foreign players. South Africa list is not always like this. Do you think that going foreign will really help them? Because their major strength is that they play together domestically and they know themselves. I'm also happy too that Pesitao is not here. I know he now plays his football in Vietnam. He's not been playing for a long time, so I don't think he's fit to make this list. I'm happy that Pesitao is not here, because Pesitao knows how to play against Nigeria. Pesitao is a very dangerous player. He knows how to play against Nigeria, just like Chukwueze knows how to play against South Africa. We'll talk about Nigerian team very soon now. So that on South Africa. So I researched a lot about the players there. So good players, but one of them are actually they are new boys. Yeah, also Mundao. Yeah, Koliso Mundao. So the Super Eagles also cover with final 23 days. So goalkeepers are Stanley Wabali, Obasoge, Amas, Adebayo Adleye. So if you followed me last week, I told you that I will drop Ebenezer Akot. Come on, you should go and focus on under 20. You should not focus on playing for this team now. Ebenezer Akot. I dropped Ebenezer Akot. So defense, we have William Troost Ekong, Calvin Bassey, Benjamin Fredericks, Felix Agu, Bright Samuel, Chidozie Awazim, Bruno Yemechi, Ola Aina. Some of you, when I said that Igor Ogu, that the coach is not impressed with him. Some of you, he did well, he this, that. Some of us have inside information. So he did well, he did that. He did that. I think he also got injured too, and recovery from injury. But I think that they went for Benjamin Frederick's side of him. So in the midfield, you have Frank Onyeka, Alex Iwobi, Rafael Onyedika, Kilibashiru, Ndidi Wilfred, Uche Santos. Yeah. They dropped Alassane Yusuf. I think all those that came on live last week said that they should drop Alassane Yusuf. And hey, yes. Hey, Segodi, I wanted to read your comment because you're my guy. Biggest miss is Tembo Zwane. Is the one that knows how to play Nigeria. Yes, Zwane too. Also, it's scored twice against Nigeria. It's scored in AFCON 2018 against 2019 against Nigeria, and also scored in Uyo against Nigeria. But I won't lie to you, my brother Segodi. I'm always scared of Pesitao. The reason why I'm scared of Pesitao is those runs that he makes. Is those runs that he makes. Is those runs that he makes, Pesitao. Tembo Zwane is also very dangerous because he plays well with the ball. He's very, very good on the ball. Tembo Zwane is very good on the ball. So hard work beats talent. Super Eagles are talented. We know we are waiting. South Africa. Okay, that is from South Africa, my people. They actually was here. Zwane, Mudao, Tao, I miss. Okay, so yeah, forward lines are Ademola Lookman with Victor Osimhen, Tulu Arokodare, Chris Sirideses, Moses Simon, and also what Samuel Chukwueze. They dropped Sadiq Umar. They dropped. I heard that it was initial 25-man list. It was an initial 25-man list, but they dropped two players, Teddy Murphy and Nathan Teller. They dropped Teddy Murphy and Nathan Teller. So for me, they picked Desas ahead of Murphy. That's a big call. I like Murphy so much. I like Teddy Murphy. And also too, there's also no Teller. I understand there's no Teller. I understand the reason why. Because Teller does not know how to interpret that diamond formation very well. And we don't really use right winger again. That's the reason why Teller is not there. Murphy is deadly. Murphy against South Africa. All those runs behind. For example, now, with due respect to the strikers we picked, Tudaro Kudare, Cyril Dessas, and Victor Osimhen, how many of them can do those runs behind? Because South African defense are slow. I know there's no Vala there. There's no Vala and Kekena. But how many can run behind that defense very well? To look at, you cannot run behind the defense very well. The Cyril Dessas is very sneaky. Dessas is very sneaky. About that one I know. That is very sneaky. But Terry Murphy would have been a very good addition, honestly. Terry Murphy would have been a very good addition. Akwa Adams is injured. I would have loved Terry Murphy to be there. Good player, understands the terrain, very well. I'd have loved Terry Murphy to be there. It's just those runs behind that I like. I like when those runs behind and everything. So let me just take quick super chat. I don't only take super chat, not taking if you don't put super chat there. Not taking your comment if you don't put super chat. So let me just I did that Mola said that as Nwabali cover. Okay. So the Nwabali situation is that I think they made a call and they realized that the injury is not as bad as they feared. So that's the reason why Nwabali is actually included in this list. It's not as bad as they thought. So in fact, Nwabali might even be playing against Pirates on Sunday before coming to Nigeria on Monday. I'll be playing against Pirates, against Orlando Pirates on Monday because the game against Sunday, sorry. The game against Pirates on Sunday, 24th. Yes. Sunday 20, I said 24th, sorry. Sunday 31st. So, and how is Lookman doing mentally? Yeah. I don't have an answer to that. But I know that the coach called him to know maybe he's going to be in the right place. It's gonna be right for this game mentally. Lookman knew that this is World Cup. This is World Cup. Lookman is one of the leaders of this team, so he will play. He wants to play. He might not start, because it's gonna be unfair like some player that have been playing regularly to start. He might not start, but Lookman will play because he knew that if he say he's not coming, and suddenly the World Cup hopes just turned to flame. This September, what will happen? So let him play. Now, nobody knows what will happen in the next 2 or 3 days. I'm hearing that he's in London now, but will you be happy if Lookman join Tottenham? You'll be happy. I'm hearing that there might also be a loan move for him to Arsenal on the cards. Loan move for him to Arsenal on the cards. And also what? There's also Man City. Man City too. But they want to get rid of Henderson. Is it Henderson I want to get rid of? So, those ones need to sell before they buy. So I'm hearing that he's in London. So in case there's any urgent medical before the transfer window closes, Lookman will go there. He's already in London, like he's already in England. Because he's not been playing for Atalanta again this weekend. So guys, I want to make it short. So that is that for the stories. Let me know your thoughts about that. Did I get it right? I think I picked Chukwueze, I picked Simon, I picked Siri Desas. I didn't think I picked Tolu. I didn't pick Tolu. I picked Tolu. I didn't pick Tolu. Victor Osimhen, I picked them. I picked all of them. I think I got this other ones right. So guys, I'm going to post the link now. Be very fast because I've been live today. I just want us to do it quickly. Yeah, this is Eric Sher's list. Thank you. This is Eric Sher's list. Can you see? He don't drop all those Jagwajantis there. This is Eric Sher's list. Thank you, Uche, for that is this thing. You can show what come and share your thoughts quickly before I don't want today to be too long. We might find time to talk about the Sandman game later, but let's just look at. So if you want to talk, just send request quickly so that we can move on quickly. Yes, Umar Sadiq is not there too because if Umar Sadiq is there, that means that the list get a CP. You get a CP. So that is that. So on the list, and the game is gonna be 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Nigerian time. It's 5 p.m. is the time for the game, and we hope that it's gonna be what it's gonna be actually what a very good game. It's gonna be a very good game. So for me, I'm confident, but I'm even more confident because of the South African list actually what came out. So if I'm to tell you now, based on since that we have the list now, what is how will I line up against Rwanda? For me, because I don't want to come here and regret anything. I think I have to. You can look at this formation. This formation actually what I brought this formation initially. This I brought this formation initially. That this formation for me. I don't know. I'm tempted not to start to say it somewhere. I don't know because a lot of things. Yes. So I love this. I like, I've watched so many games outside somewhere. I wasn't really pleased with some of the things I actually was saw as a right back. So that's the reason why. So Luis Victor, please put your camera on so that we can be able to see you very well. Make sure you adjust yourself so that you are suitable for streaming. So for me, I think so are you ready, Luis Victor? Please put your face there. It's fan blowing. Okay, I have my first caller. So before I go to the formation, I have my first caller, which is Luis Victor. But this Victor is like in the dark. Is it Nepa? Please let me see your face, Luis Victor. Okay, when you you go and get lights, Luis Victor. I think Nepa took light because I saw fan rolling. Suddenly the fan stopped. Maybe it's Nepa that took light, Luis Victor. So I'm waiting for you. So Uche, thank you. Uche, Sef, are you? Where are you? That you can't see the brightness. It's not bright enough.
Is it bright? Is it okay?
No, you can just make it on the light now.
Is it okay like
Well,
this?
don't worry. Just talk. Let's talk.
Okay.
Yeah. So your comments on what we've discussed here.
Okay. I'm going to start with the transfer this season.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Nigerian players had the bad end of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was horrible for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether the universe just say this period we not go get good move,
Mm-hmm.
starting with Osimhen down to like our two best footballer, three best footballers.
Mm-hmm.
Boniface, Osimhen, Ademola, Lookman.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's going to help them come together and tell themselves like we need to do something that will
Mm-hmm.
shock. Yeah, I think they will need to use this AFCON to redeem themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It will be like a rallying point, and also this World Cup qualifiers too. I think we should give them. Usually, most times when Nigeria are like at the down of the down,
Mm-hmm.
they usually just rise up to the occasion. So
Mm-hmm.
um, I like Uche's decision,
Mm-hmm.
staying back in Getafe.
You like that?
Um, yes,
Why?
I he's a flair player. He needs to stay in Spain. He plays with flair. He needs to stay in Spain. I feel he wants to end up in maybe one of these big, like maybe his style will fit Atletico.
Mm-hmm.
Atletico style will fit him. So I think he is planning for that rather than just leaving to random. And again, if he moves to Wolves, he has to start again. He just played one season in Getafe.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to play in he
Mm-hmm.
needs to play another season with Getafe, see how he progresses, see what he does with the goals,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think a bigger move will come if we
What about
do what
Tolu to Wolves?
is good for him. It's a very good move. Like when I saw that it was Tolu going there, I was like, yes, better.
Mm-hmm.
It's better. At least he wanted to move. He was desperate to move, which wasn't desperate to move.
Mm-hmm.
Which wanted a big club in England.
Yeah.
So Uche wasn't desperate to move. So it's a good
Yeah.
thing for Tolu. At least Tolu gets to try his luck and prove to everybody that is what he is.
But I
So
want to ask you a question,
yeah,
Uche. People talk about football is money. It's about the bars, I understand that. But if you look at the salary they want to pay Uche Santos and what is earning
mm.
Getafe, he rejected it.
If you see his post, yeah, if you see
Uh-huh.
what he posts on Instagram, you know that he's he's an ambitious player.
Hmm.
He put up a picture of himself saying Ballon d'Or.
Hmm.
So he wants. I feel like he feels like he's. You just see the way he takes himself. He feels like okay, I'm going to be the greatest of players. Like you see when they gave him top 5 players
Uh-huh.
in Nigeria, he
Uh-huh.
picked
Yeah.
himself number 5.
He picked himself from 5, yeah.
So he believes he's like I will bet on myself. So I feel he doesn't want to end up in one of these mushroom clubs. Like I will bet on myself. This
Hmm.
place, I want to push myself. He wants to maybe end up in Atletico. One of these, I think Atletico is like one destination he's going to end up in because
Mm-hmm.
Atletico. You remember Atletico came for him, but it was just
What's
they
this
didn't
thing?
pay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
didn't
didn't
pay
pay
a lot.
the right amount. But
Yeah,
before
they didn't
I
pay
let
a
me
lot
just
of money.
hold your thought. I have to come to you, there, Victor. To let me just take this super chat quickly so that it won't just go because the audit is just going. I can see young boy, I can see dinosaur. Okay, so let me just take this coming from Lukizi. Said that, well done, bro. How do you think Eric Share will play? Do you think we try maybe try progressive formation for 3-5-2 formation? Yes. See, it might not start 3-5 with 3-5-2, but at some point to save the game, you might see a 3-5-2. Towards the end because he did that against Russia. But how we approach Rwanda is going to be different from how he's going to approach South Africa. South Africa, what I'm saying, I think Eric Shea will use 4 men in midfield against Africa. You understand what I mean? 4 men in midfield. And I'm talking about men, if you know, I'm talking about men in midfield to muzzle
Yeah,
South African midfielders. So
yeah.
I think the Rwandan game might be like this, honestly, because we want to get ball, he wants to get the balls to the opponent box very quickly, so that to dominate them.
Well,
So for me, I think three
mhm.
five two might come. Maybe, for example, now, God forbid, we are leading Rwanda 1-0, and game is now 90 minutes. See, he will eat humble pie. He will change to 3 and I'm telling you, he will eat humble pie and change to 5 this thing and see the game out. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. If we score 2-0 in Bloemfontein in the first half, he'll be defensive
Yeah,
in the
we'll go
second
back to 3-5,
half. He'll be defensive in the second half.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's
So
that. You can finish your thought, please, before I bring another one. Yeah.
yeah, so for the formation,
Mm-hmm.
I think Bassi is not going to play the first game because
Won't play?
Bassi is on the yellow card,
Mm-hmm.
and we need Bassi against South Africa.
Yeah.
We need Bassi against South Africa.
So will you
So
play Awaziem and Ekong?
yes, so he will play Awaziem and Ekong, and
Mm-hmm.
Awaziem is used to playing with Ekong, so
Mm-hmm.
he will play Awaziem and Ekong. Then he will play Felix Agu
Mm-hmm.
as a left back.
Mm-hmm.
Play Olaino is not a yellow card, right?
Mm-hmm. It's not.
So he'll play, yeah, so he'll play Olaino on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think the midfield that played against Russia, Onyedika is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Onyeka is going to be the
Don't
other
forget
midfielder
that
on the right.
Ndidi too is also yellow card though. Ndidi is on yellow
Yeah,
card.
so Onyedika, I think he will want to blood in Onyedika more because
Mm-hmm.
Onyedika is, if you see what he's doing in Club Brugge, if you see their game against the last 2 qualifiers, you'll
Mm-hmm.
notice that the the coach puts him at the base
Mm-hmm.
of the as the standing 6,
Mm-hmm.
so he dictates the play
The
from the
players.
back. You see that what's his name, the
Vaniken.
tall
Vaniken.
guy,
Yeah,
Vanikin,
Vaniken.
is able
Vaniken,
to
yeah.
run. Is the 8 running in and coming back,
Yeah. Yeah.
but Raphael stays as a 6. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel Raphael is going to play the 6. Onyeka is going to play the right midfielder,
Mm-hmm.
the right winger.
Mm-hmm.
Then what's his name? Fisayo.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to use the same midfield he used in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Fisayo. Then on top would be Chukwueze. Chukwueze is not a yellow card. Then
Chikwueze did not play against Russia. Where is Alex Iwobi here? Alex Iwobi is
I,
one of the
I,
first name on the
Alex
team.
Alex Iwobi is on yellow card,
The yellow
right?
card, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you need those guys in the second game. He might bring them in the second half, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel because he will need to protect those guys for South Africa is the main game. So
Mm-hmm.
the people that played in Russia and they executed the game properly.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that own goal, they
Mm-hmm.
played. That was a well marshaled
Yeah.
midfield. So it would be Rafael Oyedika, Fisayo. They already used to themselves. Fisayo, Onyeka. Then on top, it will be Chukwueze. Then
Mm-hmm.
Uche and Dessers.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, Uche and Dessers. Yes.
Okay, that's
So
a very big call, Uche, you know. So
because
before okay,
the main game is against South Africa,
yeah.
and you need
But
if they
we
you
have
don't
to
want
beat
to.
Rwanda first, though.
Yeah, we have to beat Rwanda, but you don't want Osimhen to be fast spent by the second half. And again,
Hmm.
we are traveling, we don't have time.
If he use second team to beat Rwanda, and those guys are fresh against Africa, that's gonna be very good. That's gonna be very good.
Yeah, so I think in second half that's where Osimhen will come in.
Mm-hmm. Will you
But
be
yes,
surprised to see Benjamin Fredericks starting against Rwanda?
I'll be very surprised. He should not take that risk. He should not take that risk. Maybe he can bring
Against
in
you think so? He will not hold his own against Rwanda?
against. I think you
I
can
think
bring
so.
in.
I think he will perform well against Rwanda.
Because you want to ensure that, because you want to at this as much as you want to play, you want to try out your luck, you also want to keep the core. And
Yeah,
if you watch that Russia game was him trying out
yeah,
something
different. Yeah,
different.
yeah.
And I think
Mm,
Uche and Desas will work well
okay,
with Chukwueze at the top. So
okay,
then maybe second half you can bring in those guys that would play against South Africa.
yeah.
You bring in Iwobi, bring in Osime, bring in what's his name? Bring in Lookman, because Moses Simon, you need people that will finish the play. Moses
Uh,
Simon cannot finish the play. Moses
uh,
Simon
that,
cannot finish the play. You can use
that
he will definitely come in
not,
like in
yeah, yeah. So
second
because
half
you not,
against South Africa.
yeah, but I don't think you should start to. So thank you, Uche. You can still come back actually later. We just have a lot of people actually
Okay.
waiting. Thank you, Uche,
Okay.
for your time. I can still bring you later. So that's actually what Uche. Uche really discussed this thing very well, and I normally actually would enjoy the conversation. So I think Denoso is not stable. Not really stable. I can see the camera moving side to side. I don't know. But don't worry, I'll come back to you because I know that you'll have a lot of things to say. So let me just come with Ladi and I'll bring Ladi and then also forth. Don't worry, just hold on there. I know that me and you, I know that. uh, so Ladi,
Good evening,
so
boss.
yes. So, I saw your message. Say, you don't fear about this game. Oh.
I saw.
Let me start from you, Daddy.
Okay.
So you comment about what happened, and so the list. If you want, just take it from anywhere.
Okay. First of all, um, I think I would have been scared of South Africa more with their own base teams
Yes.
because all these Shaku Shaku Europe players they have,
Mm-hmm.
those ones are. There is a reason they are playing in Portsmouth. There's a
Yes.
reason they are playing in all those kind of clubs. So
Yes.
you don't expect class is class. You don't expect those kind of division. I think Portsmouth is in maybe division 2 or
Two.
there. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
expect those kind of players to outplay Premier League players, and
Mm-hmm.
when they are not Manchester United. So
Okay.
so so yeah, those ones are maybe they just call them to make up numbers. I don't see them upsetting anything.
Okay.
Even them playing South Africa playing what's it called? Who are they playing aside Nigeria? Um,
Lesotho.
yeah, I don't see all those kind of players, but their own base player, I believe them a lot because their league is really, really,
Yes.
we saw what they did in World Club Championship. So
Mm-hmm.
is yeah, so yeah. But as for Nigerian team,
Yes.
like we used to say, when there is
So what
when
about Tolu to Wolves? Are you going to talk about that?
yeah, Tolu
If
to
you-
Wolves is a good move for him. It's a good move for him, and I mean, if he comes to England, I see him, you know, say getting a double digit around 10, 11, 12, 13 goals for a season for a start before you get used to but it's not a boring striker.
If you can score 10 goals. If you thank God though.
I see Tolu scoring 10 goals. He's not a boring striker, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Mm.
not a boring striker. He's a player that Tolu is going to, the way Onuachu was playing in Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
One lanky, fine player type of thing. Tolu will bring more beauty like that to England. And I see him doing well. Not exactly 100 over 100, but I, I see him doing well when it comes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's a fine player.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's a good move for him and for
But
Nigeria also, because
yeah.
it's going to obviously improve our team.
Yeah. So list, you was talking about the list.
Yes, this list, when there is um if someone shows white clothes to everybody and everybody is accepting the white clothes, that's how you know the white is actually white. Because now, for the first time, they've released a list that is, say, let's say it is 100 over 100. If
Yeah.
they ask 10 of us on this live, both people watching, people on the live program, to remove people they would have removed last week, they probably would
Mm-hmm.
have removed the people they've removed now.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, it remained like that. It's not like if for instance
Sorry, hold on, Daddy. Just one sec. Guys, we are almost 180 watching this video. Only 44 likes. Like the video. Daddy, sorry, continue.
yeah. So if yeah, well, I'm just happy about the list. Is because for Chukwueze, I can tell you Chukwueze is fit. Is 100% fit now, and I don't know the reason why he's not. I feel like AC Milan is not is the, in the past few years now. No Nigerian player has been successful there, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not AC Milan's fault.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say, but yeah, I think Chukwueze is going to fit into Chelsea's game because Chelsea know how to package him, and it looks like a brand new Chukwueze
Yeah,
under
when he's
Chelsea.
sitting on that shelf.
Yeah, and Teller, I love Teller for the team, and then but I don't see him to integrate yet in the team.
Yeah, yes. It's
So
not.
it's actually justifiable that he's been left out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Murphy, I don't see Murphy outplay dropping staying in the team in the where Desas what he played during the um
Unity Cup.
super, yeah. It was too outstanding to be left out. And
Yes.
then Desas can give you, I would say, 0.7 of what Osimhen will give you as
Mm.
per power play.
Yeah, power play,
Can give
yes.
you. Yeah,
When
and
the-
before you know, it will go boom on South Africa's face, and we'll just be shocked because he's that kind of a player.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, Tolu Arokudare too is okay, but Boniface, I wish him well. He's
Has
going
been
to come
dropped,
back
yeah.
by God's grace very soon. I'm very, very sure he's going to come back. And he just needs to be 100% fit, and he will get back to the team. For the
Yes.
midfield, we can only. I don't see that Alassane dropping any player in the midfield there.
Yeah.
All of yeah, I don't see because
Yeah.
Uche, we are using Uche as midfield now. Abi? I
Yeah.
think they turned him as yeah.
And
And
like just one sec. When I ask further questions about this thing, that okay, that Uche, apart from helping in the midfield, can even help
mm,
up front.
yes,
So if you think that they were looking at Murphy, Uche, that Uche will add more, can help in the midfield and also be able to help up front with the team. So because I think it was 25 man before, but they dropped two players there. I think maybe tell Murphy made the list, but I think they finally
so
dropped them.
Uche will give uh, uh, respect to Murphy, but Uche is one player that we should all look out for in
Mm-hmm.
next few years. Uche would give much more than what I think his problem is I don't know, maybe lose concentration along the line in between the game, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's just the only thing I can point out. But yeah,
yeah,
he will give more than we expect. But yeah, the team 100 all round, the selection is very good, and any any of those guys will beat Rwanda. Yeah, any
Yeah.
of those guys will
If
beat
they play
Rwanda.
at their maximum playing strength,
Yes, any of
they'll
those
beat
guys.
Rwanda.
The only person I don't believe in that team is the guy in that came back from Turkey to championship now. Um,
Osai Samuel.
Osai Samuel. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't
Mm-hmm.
believe him. So yeah, that's the only person I'm scared of in that team.
Yeah.
Aside that, I'm 100% um like I'm with the team 100% right now with
Yeah.
Chill's type of game. I know
Mm-hmm.
we'll go far, and
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm anticipating for the match. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's a very good and insightful contribution. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. So I have to let you go because a lot of people actually
Okay.
was
Okay.
waiting. So
Okay.
thank you,
Okay.
Daddy.
All right.
Thank you. So my brother, it's your turn. So let me take this super chat quickly. So I don't understand the overconfidence. The Rwanda game is equally important. Yes, so let me tell you something. The Rwanda game is even more important because we need to get to 10 points, double digits. First, when we are in 10 points, at least might go rest. That 7 is so embarrassing. We need to get to 10 points. 10 points, double digits, then might go rest. So I agree with Jada Mola. That Rwanda game too, very important. Very, very important. I think that Eric Sher too will also take it what very serious. So then son, your thoughts, please.
Um, Starting with the South African team, like Ladi said, yes, they brought in some foreign-based players, but let's not really get, played that those foreign players you will see most of them in that game. I don't think so. The foreign players will might be their substitutes to very much assess if they can crack into the loopholes they think we have. Most of their team that will play against us will be those Sundowns and Orlando Pirate players.
Mm-hmm.
So our game strategy should be very focused.
Mm-hmm.
On the with regards to um, Basi playing against Rwanda,
Sorry, hold on.
it,
Then so
hmm?
TC and College, I can see you there. I'll bring you on shortly. But then so continue.
Okay, I don't think it's a good idea to play Basi against
Mm-hmm.
Rwanda. It's a very bad idea. Okay, when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to Ekong playing against Awaziem does not play as a left-sided centre back.
Yes.
Why would somebody even suggest that? The bottom line is we have to make peace with what we have and utilize it wisely. If Ekong will play any part in the South African game, Ekong should be sat out of the Rwandan game. Because
Mm.
bear in mind that they only have 3 days into the game against South Africa.
And Ekong is weak.
You have to put into consideration the recovery.
Mm-hmm.
The recovery period going into that game is very crucial. South Africa are not going to need to make as much travel. They don't need to travel because they're playing us in the same field. They're
Mm-hmm.
playing Lesotho. That
Mm-hmm.
was the strategy. That was the strategy there. When it comes to that game against Rwanda,
Mm-hmm.
we should strongly consider Benjamin Fredericks.
Mm.
We should strongly consider Benjamin. I've seen him play as a left-sided centre back
Mm-hmm.
coming up. We should
Mm-hmm.
strongly consider that guy with Ekong and not play Ekong full. And
Mm.
then bring that. Awaziem is a direct replacement for Ekong because both of them play from the right side of the centre back. When it comes to our left full back position, this is a game you give to Felix Agon. This
Mm-hmm.
is a game you give to him to start from the get go
Mm.
because you need to very much give
Mm-hmm.
him the confidence to play in African terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Felix Ago could be the decider against South Africa, and you need him to build on that confidence. The ability of that guy to take outside shots. and
Mm,
going to attack
that
is
is it.
an attribute you need from your defense, from your midfield, and from your attack. He is involved in every department of the game that
Mm,
we need against South Africa. You don't
mm-hmm,
need to start him against South Africa. You need to build him up to South Africa game.
mm, mm,
Osai Samuel might be questionable to a lot of people. But
mm-hmm,
one thing I have to say, Osai Samuel is like Chukwueze when it comes to playing against South Africa.
mm-hmm,
They play well against South Africa.
mm-hmm,
And that is something that they need to go back and look at and understand the reason why Eric Chair has studied this team before making this list.
mm-hmm.
And when it comes to our midfield, which is going to be one of the most important positions in this game, I strongly believe using Bashiru as that false 10 will be very crucial in this game. Playing Uche with Onyedika is very crucial in this game. At the tape,
Okay, I want to ask you a
it-
question. Let me so let me
sure.
ask you a question. When I
Mhm.
was doing the analysis of South Africa, and
Yeah.
thank you, those guys, I think almost 8,000 views now.
Mhm.
I said that you have to stop Tebo Mokwena from playing.
Very
If you allow
smart
player, if you
decision.
allow him to dictate the pace deep,
Yes.
you are in trouble.
Yes.
Who is that player that can stop Tebo Mokwena as a
You,
Onyeka. Onyeka.
I just mentioned the name to you. It might I used it. Remember what I said before I mentioned that name?
mm-hmm,
A silent number 10. That number 10 is not there to be romantic with the
mm-hmm,
style of football.
mm-hmm,
That number 10 should be instructed to cut off the source of their outflow from the beginning. Who is that source of the outflow? Mukwena.
yes, Tebo Mokwena.
Play Bashiru. You know how he now Bashiru practically took him out in Uyo.
Mm-hmm,
Bashiru can take him out. Tell Mo and Bashiru to very much play him one for one.
mm-hmm,
Use Uche as a decoy. Use Uche as a decoy between transition from that midfield to the attack. By
mm-hmm,
the time they know it, Uche, Chukwueze, Osimen,
mm-hmm,
that will be a handful. And
mm-hmm,
when they focus too much on these guys, that open up the left side. Who is at that left side of the attack?
mm-hmm,
Lookman.
mm-hmm,
You do not give your opponent any breathing space to strategize against you.
mm-hmm.
Put them in the back foot right from the get go.
Yeah.
Let everyone run for one another. You
Mm-hmm.
don't stop running till the
So
end of the
who
game.
should be up front? Before I go to Hungary, because people are
Who should
waiting.
be up front
Yes,
against who?
against Rwanda.
Osimen should start that game.
Osimhen and who? Or Osimhen alone?
Osimen should start as a point with plan or playing somebody behind him, playing two
Uche?
players behind me, him, Uche and Lookman. Uche and Lookman. And then
Uche and
Smith,
Lookman, they have never played together before.
who?
Uche and Lookman have never played together before. Uche and Lookman.
Smith.
Yes.
Smith. I told you something about 5, 7 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
To beat Rwanda in the
Mm-hmm.
next window and beat South Africa, you need a joker.
Mm-hmm.
You need a joker,
Mm-hmm.
somebody that South Africa does not really understand,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
and
Uche.
that person is Uche.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And to make matters interesting for them right now, that they will be scratching their head.
Mm-hmm.
Their plans all along has been expectation that Chukwueze will be playing from the right, but the
Mm-hmm.
new Chukwueze is playing as a from the middle, and he seems to be very comfortable
Mm-hmm.
playing from the middle.
Yes.
And when you look at the type of goals Chukwueze has scored against South Africa, it bears a striking resemblance to the goal he scored against Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So Chukwueze playing close to Lookman
could be the tonic we need, the
Yeah,
catalyst that we need in this
yeah,
team. Chukwueze, you'll be thinking of who is playing next to the order. Chukwueze will
uh-huh,
be playing next to Lookman. You think of
yeah,
the right side of your attack and defense. Who is that player that is like your energizer bunny?
yeah,
Christian Tusuche. When you have Christian Tusuche, you know he can run box to box. And when you have him running box to box, he can energize there Onyedika in that
yeah,
midfield. I
yeah.
believe Uche will bring out the
And
best of Onyedika.
I like Uche.
And I agree with you when it comes to Terry Murphy. Terry Murphy is that player that can strike from out any corner of the
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
Terry Murphy, I would choose Terry Murphy over Arokaldari and Desas any day.
Terry
Any
Murphy is
day. But the thing is that Terry Murphy is still coming back
bad from the
from
ACL.
injury and he has only played one or
Yeah,
two
yeah,
games.
yeah. Well,
So
which
the
I
fitness
agree
level is not there
not
yet.
there yet.
It makes
Maybe
sense
I know
why he
that
was
it's
dropped.
making progress. So thank you. So that's another very
Yeah.
good this thing. I'll still be on later, but thank you. So let me go to Umbweri. Umbweri, quickly your thoughts. So that
Yes,
yeah, thank you.
I greet everyone.
Yeah.
Now, Smith, who are the players that have yellow cards? Let me play chess on this game right now.
So I think I have it here with me.
Yeah, who are the
I think
yellow cards?
I did a show on it. Let me just
Mhm.
I think I have it with me. I think I did a show on it. So let me just try and put it up. But
Yeah, put it up,
you
please.
can be talking, give me your thoughts quickly.
I want
Tell me.
to,
I think I
yeah,
have it. Yeah.
I want to know those who are yellow cards. Let's
Mm-hmm.
play chess. It's my own personal opinion, guys. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I might be right, I might be wrong, but let's play chess on this game.
Yes. So I'm coming. So sorry, you can just continue your thoughts so that I won't hold
Mm.
the.
Yeah, because I think Rwanda game is more important than South African game.
Yes, I
Yeah,
also agree with you. I also
Rwanda
agree
game
with
is the more
because they're both
important.
3 points.
Yeah, Rwanda game is more important than South African game for me, and I will tell you the reasons.
Yes.
Yeah, when I finish the Rwanda and when I'm going to talk about the South Africa, I will tell you why I say so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I know that Kevin Bassi
Out,
in
he's
Didi.
not play. He will not play
Yeah, Kevin
against
Bassi
Rwanda.
is on yellow card. I know Ndidi
Mm-hmm.
is on yellow card. I
Indeed,
know that
yes.
he's on yellow card. I know that I think that the important players. I think maybe Alex Iwobi too. Is also
Mm-hmm.
actually was on yellow card. I think these
Mm-hmm.
are the important. Okay, Semi Ajayi,
Okay.
Kevin Bassi,
Mm-hmm.
Sadiq Kumar. He didn't make this list.
Mm-hmm.
Collins, Collins, that guy called Collins, left back, he's
Mm-hmm.
not here. Osai Samuel is on yellow card.
Okay, good. Now,
Uh,
um, first
uh,
of.
Ismail Sadiq, Alex
Mm-hmm.
Iwobi,
Mm-hmm.
Ndidi,
Mm-hmm.
Tolaro Kodare is on yellow card.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Against Rwanda, I will not advise the coach to put Alex Iwobi. I will
Mm-hmm.
not advise him to put what's that, Asai Samuel,
Mm-hmm.
Ndidi,
Mm-hmm.
who else? Calvin
Abibasi.
Bassey. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they should not. First, go and check the history of the referee.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Is
Yes.
a yellow card referee.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go and check the
Yes.
history of the referee. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when you
Sorry,
remove
somebody, hold
those
on, no. Hold
Mhm.
on, everybody. Sorry, is SS code here? Please, if you are here, please comment. I really want to see you. XS code. You joined last week's live. I don't know your hand. That's why I have messaged you. XS code. Please, if you are here, please send a message. Please join. I would like to talk to you after the show. Continue, one way.
Because the game against Rwanda, in fact, South Africa will be praying, let it be goalless. That is the game they are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to play, do not play Awaziem and Ekong. Don't do that. Otherwise, they will win us.
Mm-hmm.
Rather, if you're not comfortable or confident enough to play Frederick Benjamin, play Frank Onyeka and take a risk. Play Frank Onyeka and Ekong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, looking at the midfield, I will not play Onyedika.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not still comfortable for him to play against Rwanda
Mm-hmm.
because if you play him, there will be a space between the right wing back and the defense. I don't think it's going to help the defenders.
Mm-hmm.
I rather play, if you play Benjamin and Ekong, play Frank Onyeka, play Dere Bashiru, play play Dere Bashiru. I have a problem with Eric Chile. I don't know how he's going to play Lookman
Mm-hmm.
and Osime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Pasero did that.
Mm-hmm.
It work. If
Mm-hmm.
he can do it, it work. I would be very, very happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a situation whereby you overwork Lookman and he doesn't penetrate the way he used to penetrate.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the chance to play how he used to play.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm looking at now, the role he wants Samuel Chukwueze to play is going to limit Lookman.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, he's going to make the three to play comfortably well. Let him do it. That up front, there is a problem because number one, I don't think he's going to put Simon on the bench. I don't think so. And I don't think he's going to put Chukwueze on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is a problem on our front on the front line because that problem is you have to make sure give Lookman in charge. When you give him the charge of everything, you will see everything works well.
Do you think Lookman will score this ball?
Hey, Smith, Lookman doesn't need to score the ball. Lookman need to go inside.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to he need to go inside.
Mm-hmm.
Check the way they played him against Angola.
Mm-hmm.
Check the way they played him against South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Check the kind of give him the pass.
Yes.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
this short part. Pa, pa, you see him, you move. This short part that you hardly see him.
Yeah.
And the time you see him trying to nod his head, you say, can he nod the head? Boom, you
Mm-hmm.
see the goal.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
So
I call him an
it's
invisible striker that
striker. Yeah.
nobody has.
Yeah. So wait, I'll bring
Now,
on later. I want to final
okay.
thoughts so that I can bring. I'll see
Okay,
what
now, concern
Collins
about
with this thing.
South
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
Now, let me say South Africa. When you are running away from a problem, you are entering into another problem.
Mm-hmm.
They are running away from the players that Eric Chile used to know at the AFCON when he played them when he was the coach of Mali.
Mm-hmm.
How many players are there
Mm-hmm.
against Mali when he was the coach of Mali?
I will try
How
and
many
put it
players?
up. I'll try
Yeah,
and put
first
it
of
up.
all, look at it. Now, what did they do? This man knows how we play. This man has defeated us before.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, we have to find another means for us to
Uh-huh.
block him not to know what
Don't
we
do
are
this.
doing.
Yeah. And you know that there is a guy that plays for Pirates. He's not here. It's called
Mhm.
Evidence Makopa. He didn't even
Okay.
invite him. So,
Uh-huh.
he
So
has changed the team a lot.
now, for him to change the team, he's
Mhm.
causing more problem for himself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
So
when okay, go ahead.
yeah, continue over. I'm
Yeah.
just waiting. But onward, before I actually let you go, I want to comment on this thing quickly because we're on the phone together and
Mhm.
you said it's in the background. So comment on this quickly.
Okay.
Uh,
When you look at this, you have said it already. If he is a child, a player for development, that club is not meant for him.
yes. But if it's
If
for
he
money,
is going for money, God bless
yes,
his soul.
yes.
That is my own thing. But if his agent said that the player is for development,
Yes. That is
that is where I have to ask some questions. Okay,
yeah.
the club? Is it the
He's
only
going for
club that?
money. He's going for
Yeah.
money. Let's
So
put it that
if
way.
he's going for money, I
Yes,
wish him
that is
all
fine.
the best. That is
All
my
right.
own thing.
All right,
Yes.
thank you, Ombu. I was can see ping if you towards the end. Thank you. So I have, I can see you, Ushio. I have TC. Thank you for waiting for a very long time, and also I also have Collins too. You have been waiting for a very long time. Thank you for joining. I don't think I have seen. Okay, Collins, I think you have been joining before.
I joined one time ago. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I've seen that Facebook. What about TC? The first time?
that was the
I've
Ghana game.
been
The Ghana.
Oh, Ghanaian guy. Okay. So TC, can you? Is it first time?
yeah, yes, this is
Okay.
my first time, but I've been watching you. I've been
Okay.
watching
Okay.
your
Okay.
programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. So where are you getting from? Where are you calling
So
from?
I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria.
Okay, where in Nigeria?
Enugu.
Oh, in southeastern parts. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Go City.
yeah, the coal city, of Enugu. So thank you for joining. And also, Collins, where you joining
Thank you.
from?
Freiburg. You remember? Freiburg,
Yeah,
Germany.
Freiburg. Yeah, I know that. I remember we had a very good conversation. Yeah. So let me try with you,
Yeah.
TC. Your thought, please, or anything I've discussed.
First of all, I want to put out this thought of like Nigeria is having a bad transfer. It's a lie. I don't feel it's the right thing to say because I've heard people say this thing over and over again that Nigeria is not having a good transfer window. So. See, Galatasaray actually wants Victor Osimhen to come.
Mm-hmm,
So him going to Galatasaray was a clear deal that was supposed to happen.
mm-hmm,
So if you're looking at this Wolves deal between Aluko Dari and Wolves, is a perfect deal. All these things are like, let me say, it's a step to somewhere that we are building up to.
mm-hmm,
So we having this kind of mindset that we're having a very bad transfer window is not actually a truth. You go to where you are needed. You go to where they want you to come to. So if someone doesn't want you, you just don't force a move to that kind of place and decide and think you will do well. You will not do well. You will just be a bench warmer there.
mm-hmm.
So another thought again I have is about the South African game. The South
Yes,
African game is I think I saw the formation you put out.
yes,
And one of the problem I have there is like Iwobi has a yellow card, and I don't think
yes.
he might feature in that match. And I think Mbasi also have a yellow card too.
Yellow card. Yeah, and indeed too.
Yeah, so I will also vet that somebody like Frederick should be given an opportunity in that team. I know he might be young, but you see that kind of energy that comes with kind of I want to make an impact. That
Mm-hmm.
is one of the things we need in our match. We don't necessarily need people who knows how to play too very well. We need people who can run. You see,
Yes.
those things that you let South Africa to tap the ball like pam pam pam, it gives them more motivation to play more things. Like it brings them out. You see them, they want to come and play you. If you watch South Africa against Morocco, what killed Morocco is that they allowed them to play.
Mm-hmm.
They gave South Africa room to play football, especially that their midfielder that there was a kind of argument that he has a yellow card, they are going to suspend him. That guy, if you give him space
Mm-hmm.
to make some dangerous crosses, some dangerous passes, like he won't, no matter how good your team is, you are not going to survive it because if you give him space to actually deal with that midfield, I don't think Nigeria is going to amount to anything in that match. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And perhaps
Yeah.
you are going to that play in their home ground. You are
Yes.
going to South Africa to play them in their home. And
Yes.
I had the last comment or the person who said that The Rwanda match is the most important match for us.
Yes.
That I think that match should be a kind of motivation or charge us up to that South African match. It's very, very important that we don't make mistakes in that match because
Mm-hmm.
it gives us more kind of play to actually push on and say, okay, this is, I think we got this one in the bag. Let's know how to do about South African match.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that what is going to happen before that South African match will actually make us to believe more that these
Yes.
players are out for serious business. I don't
Yes.
think there's any Nigerian player who is in that Nigerian team now who wants to risk a ticket of going to the World Cup. I have
Yes.
one reason is because the transfer market might not look the way we want it to look like, but these guys are going to prove a very powerful point. Both in the World Cup, if eventually we get the ticket, and I believe in this, our coach. I believe I see what even in this Chan match, everybody's watching that Chan match. Like, I'm sorry to bring up that this is sorry. I've been watching this program. I think let me just make this point, please. That Chan match, I watched almost all the matches. We might say there was a lot of tactical errors, but the errors were not coming from the tactical view of the match.
Yes.
I
That's
think one
what
of
I'm
the problems is
saying.
that we have lazy legs. Those guys are lazy. They can't walk.
Yes.
Especially, there's a guy by name Tochuku. There's a guy
Yes.
Tochuku in the midfield. See, the guy can't run. He's not flexible at all, sef. He's facing one side. Give him ball. He can't rotate to the ball, sef. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Chan disaster was actually a tactical issue. It was as in, like, let me say, lack of preparation, lack of bad selection of the team. That
Yeah.
team no supposed to go anywhere at all. We know that
Mm-hmm.
team no match at all. The bad
Mm.
selection of the team. But if you watch the approach, you watch the tactical move, you see that there's actually something they want to play, but these players
Yeah.
can't execute it. Poor
Yeah.
football knowledge. So that's my take to my this.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. Thank you, TC. Very good conversation with you, TC. I really like your take. So we hope to see you on a regular basis. Thank you. I like for your thought. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, Collins. So I can see Uche. I'll bring Uche on, and IOC. I can see you guys. So we can wrap it up. So yeah, Collins. Let me hear from you here.
Okay, I would like to comment first on the transfer.
Yes.
I've been following the transfer, and I think it is a lesson for our players. Especially Osimhen and Lookman.
Mm-hmm.
I think Osimhen was carried away by the Nigerian hype. Nigerians became too emotional especially when it has to do with a player that they love.
Yes.
In the history of football, you can never be bigger than your club. Sometimes I hear people commenting, or even in your program, saying, Lookman is bigger than Atalanta, Osimhen is bigger than this. You are insulting the club. The club is always bigger than a player. And a player that have a contract with a club, you must respect that contract. Even if you are a Nigerian, you are a Chinese, anywhere you come from. You are not even supposed to be involved in transfer rumors. You are not supposed to put your ears in transfer. Your mind is supposed to be in your club. You are supposed to be loyal to the club. Even big players like Kaká, during the days in Italy, I remember even the last minute when Real Madrid was still hustling for him. You will interview him, he will say, no, I want to die here in Milan. It takes Berlusconi to tell him, my boy, I need this money, come and go. So that was where the mistake, because this thing happened to Osazo Demige in England. That was when he was in Crystal Palace. And he was trying to force a move. West Brom, yeah. He was trying to force a move to QPR, and he did it. So sometimes you think the Europeans are not different from other humans when it comes to sentiment, ego, pride, everything that you think that they also know it. The way you feel, they feel it. If you are feeling that you are bigger than them, they want to reduce you. You give them, you are trading a challenge. It's just like when you are trying to deal with an elder. You know, if you let the elder get to notice that you are challenging him, you are going to cause more problem. You know, so that's for both of them. And I was more disappointed in Lookman, because I don't expect a professional to openly be saying, I want to leave, I want to leave. Be loyal to your club. It will bring respect from the other club that want to buy you. Once they notice that you are in a conflict with your club, they want to take advantage. They want to price you cheaper. They want to play. So it is something that they really need to learn from, and other Nigerians have to learn from it. Wherever club you are playing, don't follow the hype of Nigerians. Love your club, play. You have a contract, finish it. And once you go on a free transfer, there's no problem, you know, rather than being in this mess. For the Super Eagles, I like this selection. I like the whole players. For the first game, I would not advise Onyedika to start because if you look at Onyedika for the last, I think most of the matches he has played, officially played for Super Eagles, we have lost them. And the game that, yes, apart from the friendly in I think Mozambique and this Russia draw, the game against Rwanda away, we started Bashiru and Indidi. I think that was a Guavon squad. We
Yes.
saw how they played toothless 1-0-0.
0-0.
Back home, people were hyping Onyedika, Frank, and Indidi. I don't know, no, Alhassan Yusuf. They all played. The one that beat us here in Europe.
Yes.
So
Europe.
what am I saying? It is football is in African Nations Cup. Is very African football is very very. I mean the velocity, the movement, the tension is very high. You need to be a very experienced and very stubborn person in the mind to be able to drag the ball. You need to be able to drag the ball with them. And that kind of teams, you need Onyeka, you need Indidi, and you need Iwobi. Your midfield is not something that you come and do and play. Rwanda and South Africa is equal point. For example, it's like when we're playing the Nations Cup, you come and say, because we have South Africa in the semi-final, we should not play Angola with our full team. What are you saying? It's the same tournament. If Angola had beaten you, you will go out, you will not even meet the South Africa. So for this game, you need your best 11. If anything happens, you accept it in the other match. Don't choose one match before the other. If not, something will change in your eyes. You can lose to Rwanda, and then South Africa will just settle for a draw with you. You know, so we should beat Rwanda first. The first match that we are playing, we should beat them with our best legs. It doesn't matter who have yellow card, we should play them. And then we make sure that we don't have new boys like new guys too much in the field. For my starting level, I will switch Osayi to the left side if possible, because I played it against South Africa, and it was good.
They moving back to against South Africa in New York.
Yeah.
Was it a good performance?
Also against Ben. No, but I saw that he was better. He was better than the right back. Yeah, but he was better than the right back. But at least, why? Because there's a connection already. That if you bring in somebody like Agu, it might, after this is a qualifiers game, it's not a friendly match. And you need somebody that's familiar in that back, because you don't want to start everybody. Maybe you are not starting Basse. So you need the remaining three to be familiar to each other. And then maybe one person new, like Benjamin Frederick. I don't want Awezem. Awezem is a disaster. There's no hope there. We should not even put our mind there. If you put Awezem either for a Congo, we are going to have a problem. I don't think it's good enough for the Super Eagles. Then for the midfield.
Let me ask you a question before you go to the midfield. Who will
Yeah.
deal with those crosses? Because Rwanda score with crosses.
Yes. Area ball. Benjamin is better than
No, he's
Awesen.
short.
Benjamin is short.
He's short.
No, it's not short. Oh. It's not short. It
Yeah,
should be the same.
it's not placed with Aito.
No, the guy, if you watch him, the guy, one of his strengths is area duel. He never had chance in that game against
Go and check him.
Jamaica.
It's not tall.
But most of the game, if you watch the Flying Eagles, though it's a different level, but that was his major strength, up due. He won all the up dues. Most times when I check his stats, he's very good in the head. And is not prone to mistakes. Awesium can do a mistake, a blunder, unless you want to play him in the right back, no problem. But as central defense, it's going to be a blunder against this Rwanda. I think so. Then in the midfield, I will play. For me, I will play Benjamin and Ekong in the defense for this game. Benjamin and Ekong. Benjamin play in the left side and Ekong play at the right side. Then in the midfield, I will keep Onyeka, Ndidi, Iwobi, and then Chukwueze. Just like the Unity Cup, Chukwueze will be front, and Iwobi will take that last position, and Onyeka will be his right side, and Ndidi stay behind them. Then in the attack, I will start Osimhen and Uche Christantus. Because Uche have the strength, he have the weight. The problem of our strikers, especially Desas, Tulu, even Teremorphy, something that is lacking. They don't have this strength to carry the ball even when they are being pressured. So only this Uche that give me that kind of I think hope that he can carry it.
Okay.
Yes, and also Bashiru.
Let me ask you the final question before I have I still have a lot of people actually waiting. But let me just ask you the final question.
Yeah.
If the game is 0-0 in Uyo to the 80th minute, and you are Coach Collins, you look at your bench, this team, will you bring? Who will you bring? Say, guy, go and get me that goal.
Okay, if the game with this my 11, and the game is
the game is 0-0 on the 80th minute, and there's now pressure on you,
then something must have been going wrong, maybe from Chukwueze.
Who do you look at to win the game?
Because now I still have Moses Simon and Ademola in my bench.
Win the game for you.
I still have two of them in my bench, Ademola and Moses Simon.
Okay.
So both of them come in at the same time to change the game if that game is really, because Moses Simon can deliver at that stage. At that stage, I think he can deliver. Okay. And then Lookman too, because he has not been playing, so he will be able to perform for a short time. Yeah, but I doubt it.
I think that if I want the player to go and get me a goal, I would have loved to have Teddy Murphy.
Yes.
It's so different from the ones we have, honestly. Teddy Murphy is so different from one we have. But thank you, Mr. Collins, the tactical genius, for joining. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Mr. Collins. So we'll see you more on a regular basis. I like your take. Thank you. So Uche is coming back. I don't know where a player they don't substitute him. He can't come back again saying one entire the game again. But I'll bring Uche on and IoT. But I still have Henry waiting and Michael. I really want to hear Michael's thoughts. I still have Michael waiting, but I will take you. Let me just go for IoT and Uche now. Kola, the camera is not working. So Uche and this thing, but I will allow IoT to talk first before Uche. So IoT, so thank you for joining. So let me just take this chat quickly. I did that when I said that. Do you think you should start in defense? And he played defense against Benfica. Is he losing sports? The team from so I don't think so. Okay, IoT, your take.
Good evening, guys. Good evening. I joined a bit late, but I've been hearing most of what people have been talking about.
Yeah.
The guy that said about the transfer window, I think, I know that a lot of people like to be positive, and big up every time. Let's be realistic with ourselves. This was an underwhelming transfer window. We just have to be realistic. Yes, we're about to get Tolu to Wolves. You know, before the window started, we are hearing Tolu to Bayern. It's Wolves that is ending up going to. Uh, we had all sorts of transfers. We had Tolu, the same Tolu we had to Napoli. It's Wolves at the end of the day. Like, if we're being realistic, like, it's good for him. This is a step up for him. This is a level that I think is good for him. The Premier League, I think he's the kind of Wolves striker. He's tall. He has that physical presence. He can finish when you set him up. You know, but other than that, what are the other transfers that we saw this summer? There are not many, no top ones. And some players are still trying to find their solution. Chukwueze was on the bench today. Ademola Lookman is still trying to figure out what's going to happen with his future. Uche is going to be staying at Getafe. Onyedika looks to be staying at Club Brugge. So, well, an underwhelming transfer window, no matter how we look at it. And then Super Eagles. I think the other guy said something.
But I want to ask you a question too for that to you. So people are saying that shame on his critics.
Who said that?
So in the comments, I can hear from one guy called Gomileru who said that shame.
Okay.
But do you think that this move is the right trajectory for him, Tolu?
It is. Tolu has not proven that he's better than Wolves. He has not proven that he's a top striker. He did well in Belgium last season, and I'm happy that he's leaving, because for me, I with all due respect to him and his ability, I've been talking about Tolu since he was in Latvia, but I don't see Tolu doing better than what he did last season in Belgium. I didn't see him having a better year this year. So for me, you have to strike while the iron is hot, and the iron is hot right now. People are looking at him. He did well. He got his Super Eagles call up. He got his Super Eagles first goal. It was time for him to make that step up, and now he has gone to Wolves. Wolves is a team that you expect to finish between maybe 14th and 17th in the English Premier League. So it's not going to be easy for him, but he needs to show himself that he can score 10 to 15 goals in the Prem. Tolu is not a guy that is going to run around and going to dribble and is going to do something fantastic and score you a goal. But if you set him up, he can finish a chance. And I think this is the right trajectory for him. If he does well at Wolves, assuming Wolves get relegated, or even if they finish low in the table, he can still do enough to broadcast himself to the bigger teams in the league. The English league is the most watched league in the world. People are going to see how good or how not good he is, and this is an opportunity for him to really show that he's the player that he thinks he is. I'm not always relishing living in England, in its lifestyle. It's big boy, flashy, it's a dream for him, but this is an opportunity for him to really show us that he's as good as he thinks he is. Because so far, his trajectory has been very up and down. Tulu has had 2 good seasons in his career. That's not enough for you to join a bigger team. So I'm really hoping that this goes well for him. And if it does, from Wolves, he can end up, I don't know, in a Brighton.
2 good seasons. What was the other season? Is that 2 good seasons? What was the other one?
Yeah, and in Latvia.
Latvia.
Yeah. I mean, he scored 1 million goals in Latvia, and then he had this fantastic season in Belgium last year. So I think, I like him. Honestly, I like him at Wolves more than I like Uche at Wolves, because I trust Tolu to score a goal more than I trust Uche to score a goal. So I like him at Wolves more than I like Uche at Wolves. And he's a tall striker. He's not a skillful. He's not a just set him up. Let him just be tapping the ball in. Let him just be heading the ball in. And I think he can do well. With all due respect to Tolu Akodari, I don't see him as a player that's ever going to be a key striker for a big club. But he can be a key striker for a mid-table club, or he can be a sub-striker for a top club. But this is a good first step for him. Go to Wolves, score 10 to 15 goals in the Prem, and then people will talk about you more. People will look at you a lot more. I wish him well. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be watching his matches for sure.
So Super Eagles.
Yeah, Super Eagles. So I mean, I've been on the road, so I wasn't able to really look at this thing I'll talk about earlier. But I saw the team once I got in. Very similar to what we had thought the coach was going to do. I'm not surprised by anything really. What some people were saying, I think it's a bit. I was shaking my head a little bit when people were talking, because I don't see how somebody says the Rwanda game is the more important game, then at the same time that same person says, oh, but we should bench certain players for Rwanda because they're on yellow cards. This is not the first, it's not going to be the last time that the team is going to go into games with certain players on yellow cards. Like the Collins guy said in the previous when he was talking, you have to go into that game. If indeed the Rwanda game is the most important game, you have to go and play that game with your best team. You have to go and play that game with the team that you believe is good enough to win. And if Iwobi goes and gets a yellow card, you figure it out for the next match. If Basi or whoever is on yellow card goes and gets a yellow card, you figure it out for the next match. But you have to go and give it your best. If we lose or draw that Rwanda game, it's going to make the situation look very bleak going into the game against South Africa. So you have to approach each game like it's a final. You go, you dispatch Rwanda, you go to South Africa. If one or two players are suspended because they got bookings, then it is what it is. You find the next best solution. But I don't think that we can afford to take chances. That's why when somebody said Benjamin Frederick should start, I'm thinking, is Calvin Bassey injured? Is Calvin Bassey suspended? Why would Calvin Bassey be there and he'll sit on the bench for Benjamin Frederick to start the crucial qualifier? I don't get it. I like Benjamin Frederick as a talent. Let's be realistic. Even I will even play Awaziem ahead of Benjamin Frederick. Like, that's just the reality, because Awaziem has played high level football. I think it was also Collins that was saying, or maybe the other guy TC that was saying Awaziem is prone to an error, whereas Benjamin has not. Like, what are we judging this based on? The games that Benjamin was playing in under 23s, or the games that the few games that he has played this season? It's very easy to look at someone like Awaziem that has played years of professional football, years of international football, and say, "Oh, he made error here," and pick a guy that has played 4-5 matches in first team football in his career and say he hasn't made errors. So for me, I think you have to go with serious, trusted legs. I would go Basi Ekong. If one of them has to miss out for whatever reason, I would go with Awaziem, because these are the guys that are used to playing at this level. I'm not saying, because some people will misinterpret me, I'm not saying that if Benjamin plays, he's going to play badly. No, he might play well, but I'm saying you have to go with your strongest legs, your most trusted legs. I know a lot of people like to pick on, this guy is not fast enough, this person is not fast enough, everything will be about pace. Some of the best defensive tandems in the world, they do not have pace. It's all about that intelligence, it's about positioning, it's about playing with each other, communicating with each other. We need to go and get positive results in both matches. We cannot afford to take unnecessary risks. The coach cannot afford to start experimenting or to start giving players, "Oh yeah, I believe in you, go and do it." No, let it be people that have been there, done that. Let them go and deliver a job. Then in the future, Frederick can get his chance. But for me, I would go with Basi Ekong, or Basi Awaziem, or Ekong Awaziem, whichever one, based on whoever is available. That's what I think. You have to go there and dispatch the two teams that were playing.
Yeah. That's actually what That's actually was a very good day. Ushe, you want to agree with something?
Yeah. For me, why I said Basi should sit this particular game out was I've seen Alzheimer's in the last two games, especially against PSG. I watched that game. His setup was very, very, very good. And he was very effective. So that's why I picked Alzheimer's and I chose that Basi should start South Africa game, because Basi is very important. It's very important. And most times, if you're playing like the level
Okay, let me ask you a
of
question, Ushe.
yes,
If Awaziem now perform brilliantly well against Rwanda and Ekong, say don't change the winning team. We now say, you want to bench Awaziem.
I would, I will still bring in Basim against South Africa, because you need you're playing against I know South Africa has like those tall guys in front. I've forgotten that guy that played against us. The guy that was always bringing the ball down. So you need someone like Basi to always
Who?
go for the. I think there was this guy. He came in the second half. Very tall, bulky dude in South Africa. I forgot
Okay,
his name. I think he
Foster.
was wearing number 13 or so. So
Foster.
so so if you have that
Based
kind of
upon me.
player, you will need someone like Basi to always be there to marshal him out. And the reason why I chose Onyedika was because, again, the last game Nigeria played against Russia, we all watched the game. We could see what Cho was doing there. We could see the decision making of Onyedika. Onyedika is not the Onyedika of Finidi George. We all know that Finidi, and almost we should understand that it's based on instruction.
But
What is he
It's called
following?
under the judge now. It's called.
It's called, but our midfield was not how do I call it? There was no coordination. There was
One
no
of the most
linkage.
rubbish performance ever.
It was crazy. Like I watched the match, I was like, wow, is this the same team that played at the last AFCON final? So, but this, if you see the game, if you watch the game against Russia, that was the most composed nice Super Eagles team I've seen in a long while. And who did the Onyedika partner with? He partnered with what's his name? Onyeka.
Onyeka, Uche, and Bashiru.
Yeah, yeah. So those are the people I would put in the next game. Maybe yes, if you can put in Osimhen, then put what's his name? Chukwueze. Like those guys stayed with the coach for like 1 week, 2 weeks. So if he's coming back, he'll be able to lay that same instruction to them, and they'll be able to pick up from the last game. That's why I'm
Okay.
picking those set of players. I wouldn't want to just try out Ndidi right now
Yeah.
when I know that.
Yeah, just a quick question before I ask you. I have like 2 people waiting. Okay, 3 people waiting. Say start top players and finish in 45 minutes and solve them. Is that one not too early? 45 minutes is a long it's a
It
long time.
depends on if it's 4-0 in 45 minutes, fine, I can understand. But if it is 1-0 or 2-0, you're not gonna sub off your best legs. All of a sudden, now they score you one goal.
The moment they score you one, you're in trouble.
So it's a tricky thing. If we have a sizable lead, 3-4 goals, you can start to make 1 or 2 changes. But make sure, even if you are making changes, you have to keep the spine solid. The most important parts must still be solid, and trust whoever is on the field. These are not the games. See, these are not the games to give somebody a chance. So yeah, let's see what you can do.
Yeah.
But like a lot of fans like to say, this is not the game to encourage. Let's encourage him. Let's give him an opportunity. No, you have to go there and deliver yourself, because the reality of it is drop points against Rwanda. If you have booked your flight, you can start to ask for your refund.
Yeah.
And one more thing. When people say they should put Osai at the left wing, or put them Olaino at the left wing, we have to make sure especially the fullbacks. The fullbacks, if they're playing in their natural position, we cannot be joking with that. We saw it in the Nations Cup. We saw where Olaino was switched to the left back, and we were struggling.
For me, I
Olaino
think
was struggling.
this team is missing Zidane, honestly.
Yes.
I would have loved him to be here.
Yes.
Because
Why
against South
he's coming
Africa,
back from injury.
when he didn't play, that was when they found out finally. Against Africa in the semi-final of the AFCON. So it's back. So when you said that, goalkeeper, I heard that they spoke to the Kaizer Chiefs. Sorry, I think he's fine. He said I think he should be in goal against Pirates on Sunday. So
I think he should sit the game out against Pirates. So let's just take.
So, but I think before I know that I don't know if you have to comment.
If I don't know if I request, but honestly, I've been thinking about the Super Eagles over the past 2 days here, and I know that some people might not like me saying this, but I know that we've always been saying we're in the golden generation of the Super Eagles. But when I look at the team now, I feel like the Super Eagles team has got considerably weaker.
Yeah.
In 2025.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the kind of quality that I thought we had. When I look at Osimhen, when I look at Lookman, the rest of our forwards are not top level forwards. I go into our midfield. If I look at Iwobi and I say, okay, let me give credit to Iwobi because he has been doing his thing in the Prem for many years now. Ndidi, I still have to pay respect to Wilfred Ndidi because we know what Ndidi has done in his career so far in the Premier League. But the rest of our midfielders are upcoming midfielders, that are yet to really stamp themselves. Our defense, once you remove our right back Olaino, I remove our centre back Calvin Bassey. Ekong, you give him respect as per Super Eagles, but Ekong's career hasn't been a top career. Ekong has never been such a fantastic player, even though he has stepped up. I have to give him his credit. He has stepped up in important moments and important tournaments, like at the last AFCON. But I just look at it that our team doesn't seem to be as strong as we would have thought that our team would be getting at this point. And I'm not saying it's going to count against us, but it's just something that I was thinking of, that the quality in the Super Eagles, and if we don't take advantage of at least these certain, like the two, let's say the two world-class players we have, as well as the other good players, if we don't take advantage of it now, go to this World Cup, try to perform as good as we can, I don't know if we're going to be getting better. Like, I genuinely don't know, because you cannot see the clear upcoming stars. You
Yeah,
can't see
yeah.
it.
You can
You
see
know,
it
at
again.
least some years ago, you could see players that you would look at, even though
2015.
not every one of them became a superstar. Okay, Iheanacho did not become a superstar like we thought, but Iheanacho, you could look at Iheanacho and say, I'm looking forward to when this guy gets to first team level. You could say that with Osimhen, you could say that with Chukwueze. We know we had guys that were looking forward to seeing, but we don't really have those guys now. If you remove maybe Paribo, who a lot of people are big on, then there's nobody else that I really like. Let's see what's going to happen in the next 4 years or in the next 5 years. So I really, really hope that Eric Shell gets it right. He gets his setup right. The players get their mental side right. We need to deliver these results, man. We need
Yeah,
to deliver these results.
I agree. I agree. So, thank you. I'm just going to wrap it up with some few people. So, I thank you for your time. And, thank you. So, I think Nigerian podcast on Monday will be very hot because it's going to be, that's going to be the preview for the game between Nigeria and Rwanda.
Yeah.
So, guys,
By then, the transfer window would have closed as well. So
close as well too. I'm hearing that Lookman is in London. I know what he's doing in London. Maybe he's buying chicken and gift. But but we hope that things work out well for him because it's that they might probably not even play him at all.
Yeah, I read that. I read that
Yeah,
news on
it's not good enough.
Sempre Inter.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
it's
All
crazy.
right,
He
all right.
shouldn't be
Thank
on the
you. Let
bench.
me
all right,
just
thank you.
all right, thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jay. So Mr. Michael and Henry, yes. Sorry for your time because I'm just trying to give people enough time to talk. So okay, Mr. Michael, you can talk. You are not on shift today.
No.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity. Well, I was following everything that you guys were saying,
And just talk louder
and I
slightly.
think,
I can hear you.
hello, can you
Yeah,
hear me now?
yeah, we can hear you more now.
Yeah. So I was trying to follow up with what you guys were saying, and I think that I will still agree with that team. I went to check Benjamin's height. Benjamin is actually 1.87, and Awazem is 1.89. So they are almost of the same height. Because you were mentioning that the other time. So for the midfield, that is where I'm really big on. You see,
Yeah,
that
I think
Rwanda game
sorry,
is going to be.
Henry, can you mute yourself slightly? I think it's shaking. I don't know if it's from you. Okay, yeah, continue, Mr. Michael. So when it's time for you
Yeah.
to talk,
So
yeah.
for the midfield,
Yeah.
I just think that we should know that we are going to be playing either. I mean, Rwanda will be playing us either 5-5-0 or 6-4 or 6-3-1. You know.
631, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we will need people who are sneaky.
Yeah.
I think Nigeria has a way to always shoot themselves in the foot sometimes. We know how we shoot ourselves in the foot because there's nothing bad in taking 24 players to this competition and have a Terry Murphy to balance the squad up. So that if you need people who can cause problem, who can sneak in behind the defense line, you can also use him. Because apart from Osimhen, Desas is going to give you the same energy Osimhen will give you.
Yes.
Both are very good players, but the bit of technicalities that confuse players who are not exposed. Murphy will give you that. And so
Yes.
for the midfield, both against Rwanda and South Africa, I think that it is still going to be, if you want to be fair with ourselves, Lookman should not play 10 like it was used in Zimbabwe. So if I were the coach, I will still use Lookman against Rwanda. It will do two things for us. Rwanda is not going to be top of opposition that will be knocking on our post or knocking on our door to score. So that match will give Lookman some fitness to go into South African game. So
Yes.
even if he cannot play 90 minutes, I will make sure he plays 60 because I may need him in South Africa. And if he has not been playing so much matches, playing a match on the 6th and on the 9th is not going to really hamper him physically if he has been doing
Yes.
I still there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Can
can
you
hear
see
you.
me now?
We can see you.
Yes. So yeah, so I think that Lookman should
We can
play
see you.
with Osimhen. Should I continue?
We can see you.
You can see me.
Yeah.
Then let me go out then because I have not put on my camera. It's still the same. Maybe I'll go out and
Yeah.
I'll come back if you can see me.
Yeah. Yeah. You can try and come back again. I don't know why we cannot even hear you properly. But let me just try and bring chat. Where is Aidotun? I think he was here before. Let me just chat quickly. Your thoughts.
Hello.
Hello, Jazz. Yeah.
So, yeah, how you doing, Smith?
Yeah, well, we're good. Yeah.
Smith, this World Cup qualifiers, honestly, I'm just a little bit tense. I'm just scared. Cause
Why are you
I
scared?
was the point deduction is staring like I don't know what's going on. It's like everybody have forgotten about it. Like
No, no,
nobody's saying anything.
no, no. It's that see, let me tell you something there. Um it's a game that they are playing. They know that in fact I listen to South African coach say that we know that we played player we are not meant to play. Then if they remove the 3 points, and so what? So that the most is that Nigeria will finish on top, they will be 3 points behind, or they will finish, Nigeria will be 3 points behind. You know, so let me tell you something. What they are trying to do is this, and I will say it here. People have to listen. They don't want to bring it now, but Nigeria should play that their trip that trip have been removed, because at the end of the day, Charles, you cannot play ineligible player and go away
You
with
can't.
it.
You can't.
It's not
You cannot.
possible. You cannot. It's
You
not for
cannot.
the spirit of the game. It's not possible. Even
Cause
know that Lesotho went to go and withdraw their protest. Let me tell you something.
I heard.
You know that that can even be match fixing, because how can you go and withdraw your protest because you want to favor your neighbor?
See, when this group, sorry for cutting you, when this group came out, I was a little bit scared because Lesotho is inside South Africa. People don't know that it's a small
Yeah.
island inside South Africa. So they consider themselves as South Africans, and they were saying they rather want South Africa to go to World Cup than Nigeria.
Nigeria. If
And you
Nigeria
have
can win these two
Zimbabwe,
games, they will bring it out.
and it's crazy because look at our transfers. I was expecting a
Let
huge
me tell you
summer
something.
transfer.
You know what they are doing? They are begging for a fine. My brother, okay, I will go and bring Ronaldo to come and play for Nigeria, and I will pay the fine. Yes, now I will go. I will bring Messi and Ronaldo to go and play against South Africa, and I will pay the fine. If that is what they want us to be doing.
Because I was surprised. I was like, this might not favor Nigeria, but like
No,
I
it's
said,
forget all those. Forget. They know. They know. If you go and check the press conference, they know. Lesotho is just very manipulative people. They went to go and withdraw it. Why? Are they not going to the World Cup?
they don't. Like I said, they consider themselves as South Africa, as not Lesotho. I think when Bruce said something about Lesotho, FIFA qualifying them, FIFA putting them in the World Cup qualifier, he was like, why are they there? Why are they supposed to be there?
Yeah, why
Something like
they
that.
there?
Yeah, and I was like,
And
this
you know
man is a little
what?
bit
I
arrogant. You
said
should
this
calm
thing.
down.
They did meeting Zimbabwe, Lesotho, and South Africa after that 3 point dodge. Oh, see, we know, but let me tell you something there. If they are listening here, they cannot escape it, because they are doing it like a
They
secret
cannot.
distance. They cannot escape it.
The law is law.
Something came out today about disciplinary measures that FIFA just sanctions on people. That was for UEFA and CONCACAF and CONCABO.
Yeah,
This
AFC.
one is a big case, and they are sitting on it. So, just thank you for joining. Thank you for your time.
Okay,
You
okay.
want to say anything?
One more thing. No, sorry, one more thing. I was expecting Murphy over Arokodare because, yeah, I said it before. The easiest way to beat South Africa is to press their goalkeeper and area
Mhm.
dominance. That was what Dortmund did to this, what's their name? Only
Sundance.
Sundowns. Yeah, in the World Cup, in Club World Cup, you saw it worked out. Just press them and area dominance. But Tulu, the heading ability is he doesn't know how to header. He had like
I don't.
three clear chances in Zimbabwe. He could not. He had one against Jamaica. He could not. No, I was like, I
I
wanted
think.
Murphy over him.
Desas will play ahead of Tolu.
Yeah, of
Right.
course,
I was thinking.
definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's what will give
Give
Osimhen
this
that
thing.
sneaky
That's
movement.
yeah, yeah. So thank you, Jazz, for your
No
time.
problem,
Thank
no
you. We
problem.
have to just wrap it up and bring Ongo Henry, sorry, Henry and Michael back so that we can wrap it up because they joined. Sorry, I think. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's better now. Yeah. Let's.
All right. Can
Yeah,
I
Mr. Mike.
finish the?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear
So,
me?
Yeah. You can. I can
so
hear
I
you,
think,
Henry.
yeah,
Just hold on. Let him finish his thought. Yeah.
Should I mute?
so
Yeah. You can mute. Yeah. You can mute.
I think it would have been better if we had 24, which is not bad. But anyways, it is what it is now. We go with that. The only thing I'm happy with is that we also have Felix. Felix will do more of attacking than defending against Rwanda, and
Yeah.
it's important that we win that match. So that's why I also want Lookman. Felix had a lot.
Hmm.
What is happening?
Okay, I don't know.
Okay,
Again.
Felix
We'll just
had
finish
a
it up
lot
quickly.
of
I
runs.
think.
Yeah.
I think
Felix
you
had a
have
lot
been
of
there.
runs.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah,
I
his
think
Are you
you are.
calling
network
for
is
my
We
bad.
can't
end
hear.
again?
We can't hear you properly. We can't see you, Mr.
You can't
Michael.
hear me again? Oh my god. All right. All right then. Then I'll say good night. We'll talk about it another time. Sorry.
All right. All right. We're still gonna have a show
Mm,
before the game. So
okay.
hello, because we cannot see you again. Just give your final take.
All
I will
right.
leave you on.
Okay, for my
Hello.
final take,
Yeah.
if you can hear me,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
my final take, I think that Uche made the right decision. I can bet on Getafe staying this season rather than Wolves staying aloof this season. And Uche is still going to be able to do what he knows to do best, bomb into the midfield. If he goes to Wolves, they will push him to be scoring. And if he doesn't score, media will come for him. And it will be
Yes.
big problem. So that's my final thought. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your time. I know you're tired today slightly. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, Henry,
Uh, Can you hear me?
we can hear you.
Yes,
Now they
because
work today.
network sometimes can be even with or without work. I'm surprised that the network is flickering.
Yeah.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I came out to enjoy the sun. So on the list, when I saw the list today, I mean, it's on the Super Eagles list. I mean, they have to do what they have to do. You know, team making that point that was virtually how I would have said it, even though I don't know I would have used the same words. But it's not about picking and choosing players. And we should probably stop doing that. See, it's not about the beauty. It's not about how you set up these guys. It's about getting results against these two teams. I think Richard needs to find a way to just get results and prove doubters wrong. You understand? And the game against Rwanda and South Africa is of equal importance. Even Rwanda is even much more important. So you need to have your best legs in those games. if possible, and just play the first game and find a way to play South Africa. Or before importance, it's also the officiating. Remember, I would say that we had a penalty that given to us against Ayo that wasn't given. You understand? So I think this is the point where the NFF should be very critical about some of these decisions beforehand. Who is the official that is going to be officiating? You understand? I wish they have a voice to speak. Not really for the coach or the players to say it. Is the administrators can say these things and say, we are not being happy with the officiating, so that they know that they are looking at it. You understand? So I think they should speak up before. No, they shouldn't be bringing a referee from Eritrea to come and be officiating the Super Eagles game. Eritrea doesn't have. You understand? You know how you bring a referee from Eritrea. You understand? These things they should look at it very, very critically, because who is going to officiate these games matter. You understand? And against South Africa, I think the defense. Let me tell you, I even think South Africa is a bit much more easier than Rwanda match, because Rwanda match they need to get it right. Rwanda might probably pack the bus, or maybe they might be bold enough to attack because they want to also up. You understand? I don't know. The Rwanda, they have 7 points. They are just behind South Africa now, right? So they might be looking for ways and saying that this group is open. So they should be open to anything against Rwanda. Against South Africa, it's much more easier to even play than Rwanda, because Rwanda will be G3. South Africa, they've gotten a feel of the grass, of the ball, and so they can into the game. South Africa is they are still very suspect in defense. They make rash tackles, and if they are playing an international tournament, those rash tackles is going to be penalties all day, every day. You know, when, for example, when their women was going to play, it was so easy to predict that there will be a penalty in that game. South Africa is like that. When they are G3, they play, they commit so many errors. You understand? Their male is not so different. They have, there's a, more than likely, if our attackers can hold the ball there is mistake. There is mistakes. They would be very rash. They would make stupid, silly mistakes, and then they need to pounce on the referee to be calling those things. You can't. We need those penalties must be called. You understand? Not the one they did Fisayo Dele Bashiri in Uyu. Nobody talked about it. Everybody kept quiet. The man left the game after that foul, which was a penalty. It was a clear penalty. You understand? So these are the moments, those little moments. I think you can get team in defense. You understand? They have home-based defenders, and you know home-based defenders are very gregarious, right? This is the mistake they always make. You understand? So so that's why I would like guys that can hold the ball up front, guys that are bigger than them. You understand? So those guys who can do a job. On Lookman is the only point I'm scared of, right? Lookman hasn't kicked a ball this season. I don't know his training routine, but that is something to be scared of, right? You put him in the game, or do you wait? So most likely that's a huge decision for Richelle to make on Lookman, on how he's going to play Lookman two qualifiers. You understand? And although Tulu Kudari, so those two play this season, and I don't know if I don't think they've kicked the ball this season. And so that is taking them to this then Richelle need to now make that decision how to use those two players. But besides that, I think the list is a good list. I think there was never a time that we've had overwhelming season in terms of transfers. I think I could count how many big transfers I've had for Nigerian players in the past 10 seasons. So the transfer season doesn't surprise me anymore. But for these two games, they really have to dominate. They have to dominate Rwanda, and they have to get the points of South Africa. That's what they just need. NFF should should be putting an ego eye on the officiating. I need
Yeah.
statement. I don't know. I need the NFF to be making statement like every other association that look, what's wrong with the officiating? They need to be saying that to guys. You understand? So that's what I
Yeah.
just wanted to say. And thank you
Oh,
so much, Mr. Aya.
thank
You're
you.
truly
Thank you.
passionate about this line.
All right. All right. Thank you, Henry. Thank you for your time. So let me just take the super chat quickly before I show wrap it up. So I have an important question. So how and why was SA allowed to play their home games and away games against the on South African soil? Let me tell you something. Morocco also did the same thing too during the last World Cup qualifiers. They hosted all their away games and their home games in Morocco. So I think because CAF did not sanction Morocco for doing that, I remember they also played against Burkina Faso, then and everybody, on their way to qualifying for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. So because they played that, so they didn't sanction them. So why would they sanction South Africa now? Let's also say that they don't have money to go and get stadium. So what do you expect? You want to give them money? So that's the reason why. So Nigeria wrote a petition to FIFA, but it's also said that they don't have money. But Zimbabwe will be playing their home game against Africa in Rwanda. In Rwanda, they want to play against Africa in Rwanda, not South Africa, Zimbabwe. So let's see exactly how that one will actually work out. So I have my two guests. I don't know why when you are solicited, then you want to come back to the pitch again to come and play. I think it was who did that last? Was it Mobile Paraku 1998 or so? That one that they took him off. He wanted to come back again and play. But let me just try and round up to my two friends, Ongo Henry and so. I know they have some few things to actually say before we wrap it up. So Ongo Henry and so let me
Yes.
just hear from you finally.
Okay. Let me say this. Yes, I'm the one that said those that have the yellow cards should be left out against Rwanda. When they put trap on you, you have to be very careful. What are those traps? They put a referee on you. You have to be very careful.
Yes.
This is not all about put the hole. Okay, let's presume. Put Kevin Bassey, put everyone. 10 minutes. Kevin Bassey, yellow card. Will be yellow card. And you know that these people know South Africa very well. Yes. Rwanda is very, very important players. Do we have players that can deal with the Rwandans apart from those that have yellow cards? Yes.
Yes.
In fact, this is the first list that Eric Chile has already brought out and did not complain. Those
But
people
I
are then.
want to ask you a question.
Go ahead, yeah.
But this team that played against Rwanda,
Mhm.
won't you say they're going to win Rwanda? They lost.
Okay. Now, if they lost, right? They played Rwanda. When Rwanda played against them, who was the coach?
Guavon.
And look at the team he fielded.
You see, right? These are the things that you have to think.
Look
First of all, look at the
the
person
team.
who was in charge then, and look at the person who is in charge now. Now, the person who is in charge now has played some, and I believe that he's learning his lessons and he's doing something that is very good. I can see each game he's progressing. Each game he's progressing. So if I am the coach, I will be very, very, I will be very, very smart to know that this is a trap on me, that if Iwobi got a yellow card, if this person got a yellow card, is going to destroy my plans against South Africa. And South Africa knows what they are doing. If the coach will come and complain, Lesotho have not complained. Why must Nigeria be complaining? You get the point. Lesotho have not become. Why must it be Nigeria complaining all the time? They are frustrated. They are angry. So
In fact,
what?
the coach admitted that the feeder guy is not.
So now, and when I noted that I don't want to say that he's not knowledgeable. I don't want to say so. You said that Lesotho have not complained. It's Nigeria. it does not matter who complain or not. So further that FIFA, and if FIFA is want to do something about it, let them not change any rule. The way they did us against the 2018 World Cup, the session, let them use that method because I don't think that anything has really changed. If they like, let them go and do meeting with Lesotho, do anything. That 3 points have to be reduced, have to be out. Yes.
Just also those saying that you bench Iwobi, can you see? He's the one
Huh?
dictating the pace.
You
Those saying
say?
that they should bench Iwobi.
Mm-hmm.
Those saying they should bench Iwobi. Those on yellow card. But I
Mm-hmm.
can tell you that it's the
Okay,
bench.
now. Okay. Yes. Now okay, let's make it this way. Against Russia, did Iwobi play?
No,
How did we perform in Russia?
you did well.
Everything depends on the coach.
Mm-hmm.
That is it. So if Iwobi didn't play against Russia and we did well, we
Mm-hmm.
tried. There are so many things. Let us not focus that these are the best, our best players. Yes, they are our best players, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a certain thing that we do. You have to be calculative. You have to think. You have to play chess. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. This is a trap on me. This is a trap on me. Let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the coach. But if you want to play, okay, let me play them. It's up to them. But my concern is I don't want them to pick yellow card. I know the referee they are bringing. You see that referee? I know. You see, you do this, do this. Look at the kind of person I want you to give yellow card. Bam, these two people just got yellow card. It will be a disaster. Yeah, for me, yes, Rwanda is good. Is
Mm-hmm.
very important for us to win, but we
Mm-hmm.
have to be conscious. We have to be calculative.
Mm-hmm.
If our most of our players didn't play against Russia, we can do it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's my own talk. Yeah.
Yeah, there was up before I wrap it up. Your thoughts, please. So I
Uh,
he said that we didn't play well against Russia. So somebody said that
We didn't play
that
well
is
against
saying that.
Russia. Okay,
Said
yeah,
that
if we didn't play well against Russia, but I
no,
believe
sorry,
that
sport Ghana said that how does SA know what they are doing versus Rwanda?
you say
This he said that this Umbu Henry logic is poor. He said no
okay.
one does that. He said that the
Mm-hmm.
conspiracy are talking about that they might work on our players to get yellow card. He
Mm-hmm.
said that SA will not care about the game against Rwanda. They just focus on their game. And let me tell you something there. Sport grinder. I will tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who make the fixture? The Saruka is playing at Tomo. They asked them to play on Friday. Nigeria to play on Saturday.
Hmm.
So Saruka will be have beaten Lesotho on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Then they will now put pressure on Nigeria to play on Saturday. Can you see what they are doing?
Then that's why I say you have to be very smart. There are some certain things that you have to think when you are doing something. When you are doing business, you have to think about front and back. So, this is a trap on me. The trap is already there. The trap is already. It's left for you to know how to remove that trap and excel. That's my own concern. Are you
This is the
getting me? Yeah.
offside though. That I said Osimhen is offside though. Is
Mhm.
he
So
offside?
no,
that is why, and
Hmm.
that's
Referee.
why the NFF. I don't know what they are
We are
doing.
not
I
playing the
don't know.
same day. Oh. We are not playing the same day. Oh. Lesotho is playing South Africa on Friday. We are playing on Saturday.
And we are playing on Saturday.
Yes.
So they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. So because of number one, they know that the 3 point is going to remove. They're finding any means. You see these two games, Smith. If we win these two games, we're already on the World Cup.
Hmm.
eh,
Guys, look at these
my
people they miss.
my my,
This is
my
unpardonable.
Yes.
This is unpardonable.
Chukwueze, for me,
Nobody is marking you, and you cannot hit the target.
it's I want Eric Chu
So,
to know what he's
so
doing.
your thoughts before we wrap it up.
the thing is that we don't have a football association.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way this should have been allowed. We're here talking about South Africa playing most of their game at home. In addition to that, why would South Africa be playing on Friday and you're playing on a Saturday? When the World Cup at this level where the games are right now, every of the games relating to every group
has to be played at the same time. It has to be played at the same time. And not only that, leaving these points undeducted prior to these games is a psychological advantage to South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
It's a psychological advantage to South Africa. These points, NFF should have raised concern that these points needs to be deducted before the next games. South Africa needs to feel the pressure of the
Mm-hmm.
points deduction, but they leave the points on. This game, who is the president of the CAF? You know, we all know who the president of the CAF is.
Mm-hmm.
Moving into the game against Rwanda, we should not fall into the trap. There's too many traps, except for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We should not fall into the traps, as Humble Henry has also said. I've said that also numerous times. And the most important thing, one of the most important things going into this game is the disciplinary of all these players. This includes Osimhen, more especially, and all the way to the bottom. These people will very much push their, you know, mental composure. They're gonna push everything
Mm-hmm.
to see if they can get a reaction and get cards.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
They will be
look
tempted,
at
and it
look
is
at
very
Simon
important
here.
that they keep their composure.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's going to be crucial because, like somebody said, if South Africa is leading 2-0, they're going to throw all the antics in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where Nigeria, and if even if the first goal, second goal, no goals, no time to celebrate anything. Go in, go and get ready for the game to start. These whole players needs to be on alert until the final whistle.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
They need to be on alert until the final whistle. And if
But,
Eric Chell is not doing that, he needs to very much get it in his mind and
but
start preparing.
so I want to ask you this question before. We're taking it home now. I'm going to take Sports Ghana's comments very soon. Look at this ball. With Eriche coach this ball. This is a player from Fenerbahce. He went, that black arrow was this thing, was what he did. With Eriche coach them with this ball.
No, it is a judgment, being able to assess the situation and make the right pass or score.
That's why I don't want this guy to play against. I don't want him to play. I don't want him to play.
Is he having a yellow card?
Yes, having a yellow card.
Okay.
So he should not play.
See, I'm concerned. You see anything? You see that yellow card? I'm concerned about it, right? Because number one, how I wish for me it's a period that yes, I would have loved Kevin Bassey to play against Rwanda.
Yeah.
Right, I would have loved him to be see that yellow card of a tennis.
It's
Yeah, because he himself, I think they will also tell him, and if you know that he has a yellow card, the way he'll be playing,
It will affect his play.
he will say, "No, I don't want to get yellow card. Don't want it." But if you say, "Okay, even if that I get yellow card against South Africa, no wahala." Now that way we go do them there, no wahala.
Yeah. Let me just say this coming from school guys. I say we can bring our game forward too. We have Thursday to Saturday window. The NFF can move that game if we want to, but our NFF is too slow. I agree with you. NFF is too slow.
Smith.
When
are they playing? When are they playing? When South Africa is playing?
On Friday.
And we are playing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Why can't we play on Friday?
I don't know. And you know what I even told them was that I think I knew some people very close to them. what I said was that
Hmm.
why can't we play in the night? Because the weather now in Nigeria, I don't know how it is. I don't want to start raining. I don't know if it's raining season in Nigeria. To start raining and the whole thing will just spoil.
Are we good in playing
I
on
don't, I
the
don't know. I don't know the drainage system in the Uyo. I don't know. I don't know. You know, in Aba, there's no drainage there.
That
So
is a lot of rain. About that one is a city of rains. Yeah, that one is something
so
else.
NFF is just to do. Let me just take from Charles too. Charles said that this happened when actually when Neville actually was head of football. So I hope Gusso last tenor. The man is too slow. It can how can their away team have 2 days? Imagine. How can their away team actually have 2 days to train? So I agree with that. I think we shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But yeah, what who are in charge of in terms of
but
game fixing? Is it the
it,
technical crew or Gusau himself?
it's
There's
FIFA.
something.
It's FIFA because of TV. There's a
Okay.
way they fix it because of TV. So you want to broadcast all those games live, so they fix it because of TV. TV thing, and you also access your stadium. So if you don't have a floodlight, they will not play it in the night because in Nigeria now, if they play a game in the night and Nigeria is not winning, they go out the light. I'm just joking. They will not. So I'm just saying that all these things actually was not coachable. Look at Simon here. They've passed the ball to you.
But
That's why I said that we should be beating Zimbabwe silly.
yes,
You see, I see will be here in the middle of this game.
I believe that this thing will be corrected against Rwanda. I
I hope
believe
so.
so. That's my belief. I believe so because
Mm-hmm.
the Chan competition showed me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fault is not the coach.
Yeah. So it's like NFF should that's what I said. NFF should position CAF after the last window that all our games in the group must be played at the same time. But this NFF, they don't think that much. They don't think that much, honestly. But the next when we meet again, it's going to be tactical analysis of the game, so we have an idea of who we start.
Smith, does Gusau have any history of football?
No, the history he has is
Finance.
relegating Zamfara United, and also contesting for governor in Zamfara State. That the history is got. It was Chairman of Zamfara FA. They got relegated during his tenure. At least Amaju Pinnick wasn't that good, but at least Amaju Pinnick, what it was won the league. So that's that. And thank you, Ombu. Thank you. But you know
Thank you
that,
so much.
yeah. XS Code, are you here? I would love to talk to you, but you didn't join today. So somebody said that IoT hates Arokodare. Don't preach it. It's not good. Don't preach it. There's nothing like it in football. Some of you, okay. Some of you are the one that normally cause problem between journalists. How much are they giving him now? The topic don't go. Maybe they just hold him urgent 20K. Now came to life. I come and tackle somebody. No, it shouldn't be like that. Let me hear from you.
I don't even want to comment on that. I have no reason to hate anybody, not to talk of any football player. Arogodare, I've been tracking and following him since Latvia.
Mhm.
I was one of the first people to put Arogodare into the eyes of Nigerian fans before he got to the stage that he is now playing for the Super Eagles. My Twitter account got deleted because I was promoting Arokodare and I was posting videos of his goals. So
Did he acknowledge us?
what was it? I don't expect him to acknowledge it. He didn't send me to post.
Somebody like the video and repost it.
I mean, he used to engage. Yeah, he used to engage, but he didn't ask me to post. I did it. The thing got deleted. Unfortunately, I learned my lesson. But I have no reason to hate any player. It's the same Osime that people tell me Osime. My first Instagram account, now Osime video carried the accounts go now. So these things happen. But what I wanted to see was, honestly, I hear what you guys are saying about the whole scheduling thing, but I don't think there should be any mandate for the game to play at the same time. If it's the final group game, yes, the final match happen at the same time so that people cannot manipulate results to benefit one person or the other. But before that, the game can be played whenever it is scheduled for. I think that we as Nigerians, we need to stop feeling or acting as if everything is set up against us. Nobody is planning or plotting against us. We just need to go out there and do our job. South Africa's game is on Friday, our game is on Saturday. Okay, it happens. If you watch Champions League, it happens all the time. Semi-finals, they play one semi-final today, they will play one semi-final tomorrow. If whoever wins, whoever is going to the final, one person will have one more day's rest than the other person. It happens. It's same thing will happen in the World Cup. Somebody will have one extra day's rest. It happens. Nobody is plotting against us. We just need to go out there and do our job. When you say, oh, there are many traps that are being set for us, there's nothing. It's football. We just need to go out there and play our football. Referee is not going to be chasing against us. VAR is not going to be chasing against us. We should just go and play our best football. Our coach does his job, our players do their jobs, and if we win the game, we win the game. If we don't lose the game, we hold our hands up and say, look, we did not play our best and we did not win the game. That's for me. I just think that we need to stop this thing, because a lot of people go with that mentality of, this thing is not in our favor, this thing is not in our favor.
But Henry came here and he made some very good points that the game between South Africa and Nigeria in Uyo, most of the 50-50 were against Nigeria. That's what the game against Nigeria and Zimbabwe. Most of the 50-52 actually was against Nigeria. What you see,
my response to that is, does he keep track when the 50-50s are for Nigeria? Does he keep track? No, because now the negative thing we always remember. Are you telling me that there are no games where most of the 50-50s go in our favor? Does it mean that in those games they're cheating for us or that they're favoring us? It happens. One day the referee might feel like these Nigerian players are being a lot more physical. Okay, I'm going to be blowing fouls against them. Another day he might feel like the opponents are the ones that are doing that. I'm blowing fouls for us. It happens. I think that when we say things like that, for me, my main thing is that I don't like when people say things that cast doubt. And I think I've had this conversation with you before, into the integrity of the game. For me, the referees have no reason to cheat for or against anybody. We are past that point where this is not MPFL, where the referee will be siding one person or the other. We're just going to go and play our best game.
So why do you think that Zamalek is saying that they should not bring referee from Egypt to blow their game with Al-Ali?
That one is a different politics. Whatever that happens.
Even Simba and Yanga say no referee should come and no referee from Tanzania should come and play their game.
That one is in the league. That's different. That's why I said this is not MPFL. If it's MPFL now and they say
Algeria and Morocco too, Algeria and Egypt who qualifier, they want to go and bring referee from Asia. Say no. Say and they don't want it from Africa because of.
I see. If we so should we go and bring Anthony Taylor to come? Yes. We should bring Anthony Taylor to come and ref the match. My whole thing is that it's the same thing that was happening at the WAFCON. People were saying, this referee, VAR is from Morocco, this one is from this one is from that. We still won and we played our football and we won the tournament. So it's the same thing. Whether they bring ref from Malaysia or from Ghana, they should, as long as the ref is a professional FIFA licensed referee, let them come and do their job. We will see if we play our best.
Let me show you the replies you got. Somebody said that it's a World Cup qualifying, that's going on. So Henry said that he made that point, said that there were obvious errors in that match. Proof.
Can anybody tell me any match that a referee has ref that there were no errors? Referees are human beings too. I think again, it is easy when the result of something goes against us for us to look at every decision.
Just give us one evidence. Give us one thing.
That's the thing, because
that's a game. Things went for the Nigerian favor. This World Cup qualifier. Give us just one game from that 1 to 6. That this game will referee favor also.
I cannot give you a game, because why? If things go in Nigeria's favor, I'm not necessarily thinking the referee was favoring Nigeria today. I'm thinking the referee was calling it as it is. It's the same way people are calling certain games. And I'm telling you that me as a Nigerian fan, I don't think that the referees were favoring the opponents in those matches. I don't think so. Now, you might tell me, they made some errors. Okay, fine. I'm sure if I go and rewatch the game, I can also find refereeing errors that were made against Nigeria. I know there have been stupid offside calls that we are like, how did they blow this offside? But I personally don't see it as cheating. I see it as incompetence. I see it as bad refereeing. Now, can bad refereeing happen? Yes, it can happen. But I don't think bad refereeing only happens against Nigeria.
Is this offside?
That's what I'm saying. This is just bad refereeing. This is not, I want to favor the opponents. This is just bad refereeing. And bad refereeing happens everywhere. Everywhere, in every league in the world. There is no league in the world that they like their referees. In any sport, there is no sport, any league, any sport that they like their referees and they say, "Well, the referees are amazing." So it happens. It happens. You know, it's not the same. Somebody left in the comments that, oh, and would have beaten South Africa in last AFCON in regular time if not for VAR. As if the VAR did not do the job. The Alassane thing was a foul. It was you know, and VAR did the job. But a Nigerian is looking at it from the point of, and would have beaten them if not for VAR. If we beat them, if the VAR did not give that call, then that would have been wrong. So I think we should just look at it and see, yes, there's politics that are going on. It's football, there's politics, everything. But nobody is against Nigeria. Nigeria should just go and play their best football. Do a job. Let the ball bounce how it's going to bounce. Let the referees decide how they're going to decide. If we score 3 clean goals, then if we come out about 3 clean goals, we just need to go and do it. We cannot remove our 3 clean goals. We should just go and do a job. We should go and score. See, that's someone said Omoda Fisayo foul was a red card. See, that's a decision that did not go against us, I think. Or which one is he talking about?
Fisayo foul when Vala brought him down in Uyo, he brought him down purely. Like, I can't play it here because of rights, but he brought him down. Like, he dragged him down in the box, and Fisayo got injured.
Don't worry. See, we'll watch these 2 matches. Somebody said it is naive. As if I started watching football today. I just don't believe in casting unnecessary doubt when it comes to these things. We need to go and play our football. We need to score more goals. We need to play well. We need to win. Okay, if we come and say, hey, they cheated us. If we don't score and we don't win the match, we will not qualify. Whether if all the fans shout from today to tomorrow that cheated us, what's that going to do for us? So for me, I don't think there's any reason for me or anybody to approach the game with that kind of mindset. Because no matter what we say on this show, whatever the referee is going to do that day is what the referee is going to do that day. We cannot influence him. He's not going to say, well, Smithlai and IoT called me out and warned me, so now I'm not going to cheat if I wanted to cheat before.
But if there's a protest being lodged already, he's going to put that referee on the spot. Like,
we put him on the spot, but what will happen? Unless, see, the reality of it is that unless there is clear evidence of maybe somebody carried brown envelope and gave the referee and said, "Yeah, manipulate the game." No matter what happens, the referees, the result is going to stay the same. Tell me when they would overturn a match simply because the referee had a poor game. No. So it's unless it's clear misconduct that somebody paid the referee is cheating or is then that's when they would overturn it. So for me, going into the game with that mindset does nothing for us.
So
like
let me just ask you the final question. So what you are saying is that referee don't make mistake, it's just poor referee.
No, referees make mistakes now.
Is it poor referee don't cheat, it's just poor referee?
I choose to, and I know maybe you might say I'm living in
no. I'm just saying that. Is that your word?
My belief is that the referee is not going there to cheat against Nigeria. The referee might just have a poor game. That's what I believe.
What does referee cheat?
I mean, see, I'm not going to say what I don't have evidence of.
But you have watched the NPFL before.
Okay, this no, I'm not.
And they were cheating in front of you like this.
MPFL, yes. Referees might cheat once in a while. They say we should not talk about our league.
Why would you talk about the league? They are cheating.
In the MPFL, yes, these things happen. But I want to believe that at the CAF level, at the World Cup qualifier level, that these referees are reputable African referees. They're not going to come to cheat for what? How much? Even if somebody's paying them, how much are they paying them? Maybe $5,000. Now want to go and manipulate the game.
See, referee. I know a referee, and I will say it here in the MPFL that cheated for a goat.
But that's in the MPFL now. How much is the referee's?
That referee that is collecting a full goat in the MPFL. If they give the referee $1,000 in Africa, he will take it.
But that's why that referee is not going to be in Africa. The referees that will make it
a full goat and bag of rice.
The referees that would be licensed to and selected to coach matches like this, these are referees that have a track record of doing well. You have to be doing well for CAF to now say, okay, come and take charge of a World Cup qualifying match. They're not going to call any. There's probably no Nigerian referee that might be refereeing in the upcoming qualifiers because you have to be doing well. They only call the top referees. It's the same way if you're going to ref a FIFA World Cup qualifier in Europe or this thing, it's their top referees they will call. They won't call the small boys.
Sorry, Sport Grinder said that that's a very good point. A protest yield an outcome, yes, of Senegal against South Africa that forced a replay. Yes, I remember. It forced a replay. You can investigate that. A World Cup qualifier. They forced a replay.
Very, very, very rare situation, and there needs to be clear evidence of dubious decisions being taken in the game. Certain things are not going to change. Like that Zimbabwe game now, for example, we can look at multiple decisions that were bad decisions, but no matter how we protested, that game was not going to be replayed. It needs to be extreme situation. Last, it's like I'm not saying that referees cannot make mistakes. I'm not saying that they cannot be bad refereeing. I'm not saying that the referee cannot come into the game and give decisions mostly against us because referees are human beings at the end of the day. If maybe the game starts and Nigeria makes 1 or 2 fouls, it can turn into a thing whereby any small thing now the referee they blow foul against us. We've seen games like that where the referee, what's wrong with these guys? Any small thing now blow foul against us, will not blow foul when it's the other people. Things like that. What I'm just trying to say is let's go into this mindset not with a victim mentality, not with a mentality of we're going to go and face. Maybe the players can feel like it's the world against them and it motivates them to do better. But we as fans, approach the game now that our boys just need to go and do the job, man. They need to play their best game. No matter what, it's like if England is going to play against Albania, will England go and say a referee is going to cheat against us, so we need to be careful? You go and say whatever happens in Albania, whether they bring a referee from the England's most hated Scotland, England will still go and play that game and believe that they will beat Albania. So that's the way I'm looking at it. How can we begin to play against Rwanda and we're talking about and what if the referee does this? What if this? No, we just need to go there and assert our dominance and win the match.
Okay, thank you, Ayoti. That's very. I think you articulated this very well. Very good talk. People still disagree with you. Majority of them agree with you, but
that's the beauty of opinions. Everybody can have that.
Yes, but let's hope that things will work out well on Saturday, guys. On Monday, it's going to be very hot discussion. I know that it's going to be hotter than this one. That because the game is going to probably be in 4 days' time. So thank you, Ayoti, for your time. So thank you guys for joining. So pray for Nigeria. That's the most important thing. So, and I want to appreciate those that supported the program, today. I was from Viral Moments to Oladipo Inde, my man, to Adedamola, to Charles, to Lucas. Thank you to Kevin Marvin. Thank you to Paimoyo, my man. Thank you. And also Sport Grinders. Thank you. Also, I think Charles too. Okay, Charles twice. Okay. Yeah. So thank you guys for your time today. I really actually would enjoy the conversation, we give some quota of those without money. We give super chat. So guys, out of almost 200 at the peak, watch this live. Only 70 people like this video. Like the video before I leave. But I want to thank you guys. So let me just give you my own lineup before I go. So this against Rwanda. This is how we set up. I will not play Osai Samuel. I will play Ola, Left back, I will play Felix Agu. Because if you want Felix Agu to integrate to this team, this is the game you should play, not so go and start against Africa. I will play I'll play Agu. In the midfield, I will leave it this way. I don't think I will remove anything here. I will leave it this way. I will leave it this way. So actually what start, I will leave it this way. So the only doubt I might have against Rwanda is I might want to play Dele Bashiru instead of Chukwueze. Dele Bashiru instead of Chukwueze, and maybe Uche ahead of Simon. So push Lookman to where Simon plays, and Uche where Lookman actually what plays. You know, that's what I pretended to actually what do. But I will make sure that Ekong and Basi starts. Just tell Basi, please don't argue with them. Please don't tackle too hard. Just play your gentle football. Don't struggle with them. Don't fight. Just play gentle football. You'll be okay. I would prefer Basi to get yellow card against Africa, and we will miss Lesotho game than for him to get yellow card against Rwanda to miss South African game. You rather miss against Lesotho in October than to miss this South African game. When I saw the list against South Africa, I was really happy that this is not their best team, but they have better forwards now. Midfield and defense, not the best for Africa. So that makes the game even more interesting to watch. This is not the game, this is not the team that beat Benin Republic. This is not the team. You know, there's a lot of changes here now. So it's going to be very interesting. It's very interesting. So I'll be monitoring as they are coming to camp. We'll be getting pictures from the camp and post the pictures, and also do some analysis too. So I want to appreciate all of you for joining, all of you for actually joining. We'll see you again next time. I remain your host, Smith Lai. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
To be here in this incredible day and just share the burden and the pains with the family that has rest upon their shoulders. For me, it's disheartening that you have Lagos State, you have Nigerian Football Association, they dropped the buck on the family. I felt in my spirit